Right, we should be live. That looks good. Remember to say things are good. Let's go. Cool. Now this is working. Awesome. Look, if you're tuning into this, it's not going to be a long or serious stream. I just want to make sure everything is working on Twitch and on YouTube. And I'm going to play some card game while I do it so that it's not taxing my system too much. Oh, whoa. Cool. Someone just subscribed and the new subscriber box is working, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for confirming that, Art Klim, if that was you that just subscribed. That made me jump. Let's jump into this startup game that's here. Startup I'm wanting to test. Just say good luck and have fun to this guy here. I've got a tournament coming up and I need to test decks for it, so that's what I'm going to be doing. If you don't know what this game is, I'll try and explain as I'm going. It's a cyberpunk card game. It's been around for quite a while. I'm playing an evil corporation. My opponent is a criminal trying to steal money from me. Is this a good hand? These things here are agendas. This is how he wins the game. I think I've got a... I've got Regolith. I've got 2 ice. Nah, I'm going to mulligan. Hey man, how's it going? I just realized your chat is in the same spot as the game chat, which is pretty interesting. Let me see if I can move that, because that's not a great place for the chat box to be. Let's just put it up here. There we go. It's good to see that the chat is working. That was the first thing I wanted to check. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting hand. I don't really like having a magnet, but let's go. All right, let's start. So I draw a card at the start. That's the worst card I could have possibly drawn. What do we want to do here? I really want to get some ice in front of HQ because I've got 2 agendas in hand. But the only ice I've got is magnet, which I really don't want to res. Hopefully he won't make me res it. Magnet's a really good defensive tool. I'll just put that in front of HQ for now. I'll set up a new remote. That's very loud, isn't it? We need to fix that. And I'm going to gain a credit and end the turn. Settings. Can I change the audio volume? Let's bring that right down. Let's see what he does. So I'm setting up servers, and this is a server here. It's got a spin doctrine at the moment, but it could have a way he wins the game. He's trying to get into my servers and steal stuff. That's kind of how it works. I'll probably play a couple of games of this, maybe try something else. I just want to make sure this is working. Hey Derp, how's it going? What game are you playing that you have a budding empire growing? So is chat looking okay? Is it a bit too small? Because I'm quite keen to get the chat on stream looking proper. Let's see what my opponent does. They're taking a while to start their turn. I did end the turn, yeah. There you go, I started the turn. Cool. I thought I turned the volume down, but it is still very loud. He's going to dirty laundry my R&D. And he stole this. Okay, a lot of stuff just happened. Let's just turn the volume down first because that was ear-piercingly loud. I must have to click save here somewhere. Update profile. Okay. Alright, that should turn the volume down to right. Star Citizen, cool. X4 Foundation's German Star Citizen, like it. Alright, so he stole Elvigar Bifurcation, which is an agenda he needs to win the game. That got him 1 agenda point. And then he spent resources to not take damage for doing that. So that's all good. Am I happy with everything else that's here? I'm going to res my Spin Doctor to draw 2 cards before my turn starts. And then I'll draw at the start of the turn. Okay, I've got a few things to do here. This Akari is excellent for defending my R&D, so I want to install that this turn. The Nanavis Grid is also very good, but that's part of my end game. Crisp sound effects. It should be a lot quieter now. I'm sorry that it was so loud. I just noticed that the chat's over the preview of the card. If I put chat here, yeah, we can see card previews. Cool. Let me just let him know I'm thinking, so he doesn't think I'm stalling, because I am stalling. So I think I want to get Carl in front of R&D. That's definitely happening. I need cash. I only got 6 credits, which is not great. I need to install 1 more card this turn. So I want to put a grid in now. It's a bit early to play a grid, really. I'll try the grid in R&D just so I don't have to discard a card this turn, but it's not great. And then I'm going to just take a credit, which isn't great either. I get 3 actions a turn. And my basics are always I can spend 1 action to draw a card, or 1 action to gain a credit, and then 1 action to play a card. And I either play events that do things instantly, or assets that have to go into servers, and then I have to spend resources to res them to make them do things. So I've just put a defensive upgrade in my R&D, which will force him to have to interact with cards. He's playing Tunnel Vision, which is interesting. I've never seen anyone play Tunnel Vision before. This is an icebreaker. But, okay, well, he can trash that. Because if he trashes it, yeah. Usually, Spin Doctors get removed from the game. They let you return cards from your graveyard to your deck. But because I didn't use that, it just went to my bin. It's pretty hard to explain all this when I'm playing at quite a high speed. Alright, The biggest problem I have right now is I have 3 agendas in my hand. These cards do nothing for me until I use them to score and win the game. I need to do something with that soon. All right, Anvil is a great draw here. We'll set that up on a new remote. And what we'll do... Do I want to put a Vitruvius in there, or do I want to put a Send a Message in there? He can get through it, unfortunately. But I can always trash... Yeah, this is actually a really... Oh no, I don't have the defense yet. Anvil's pretty fun because I can trash the things he's looking for. It's... Yeah, I'll explain it as it happens, if it happens. So many agendas in hand. This is a really big problem. I think I'm just going to put a Bifurcation in server 2 to kind of bait him a little bit, and I'll gain a credit again. I can score that next turn if I need to. So this is just an agenda that when I score it wins the game. Yeah, that's a good point, Tyrem. Also, hey, Tyrem, I did notice that was you saying Chris sound effects. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up a secure situation where I can score out my agendas to win the game whilst he cannot get in. This is his identity. He's a cyborg smuggler, and he wants to get into my HQ, which is my hand of cards. These are the cards that are in my HQ, or my R&D, which is my deck. If he gets into the server, he gets to look at one of these cards at random. If he hits an agenda, he steals it for free. Same with my R&D. So these are firewalls, essentially. They're ice, that if I spend the money to activate them, because they don't do anything when they're face down, he has to break through them. And that's it. What is this? Where am I? Yeah, I'm testing a stream is what I'm doing. I'd really appreciate if someone could test the Twitch side, but I understand if none of you like Twitch. Oh, we got a sub, I think? We got a follow. Cool. Hi, Allergy to Bullets. Thank you for following. This is crazy that alert thing is working. Also, we got music on the stream as well. So he's running in here. Why is he running in here? I don't know why. He probably wants a successful run. There's nothing I can do about that. So if he runs into archives, he accesses every card in archives apart from one. Ah, okay. It made Carmen too cheaper to play because he ran in there. Right. I'm going to start my turn. I just drew Ansel, which is an absolutely monstrous piece of ice. It's a really powerful firewall. So I could score Elvigar Bifurcation this turn. But keeping Elvigar Bifurcation here for a little while is actually quite powerful for me. Because I kind of want him to spend a lot of resources to try and steal it. The other issue, obviously, is I do have a lot of agendas in hand. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to install Ansel, which is a super powerful piece of ice. I'll explain ice when it happens, in front of server 2. So this is now becoming my scoring remote. He has to get through all of this ice to get to my agendas. I think I'm actually just going to score out Bifurcation just so it's done. So I spent 2 clicks, two actions to put 2 credits on top of it, and then I scored it. I can't just Scar to derez. I'm not going to do that. So this is just, I have 1 point to win the game. He has 1 point to win the game by stealing 1. That's all that really happened there. So let's see what he does. He's got 2 icebreakers right now. He's got Tunnel Vision, which just breaks anything on one server every turn. And he has this that breaks Sentry ice. So I have, this is a barrier, this is a code gate, this is a code gate, and this is a Sentry. So he can, only thing this Carmen can break is Ansel. He's playing Carpe Diem, which lets him run here. I'm definitely going to raise Sakara here. So when you res this ice during a run against this server, you may de-res another installed card. If you do, the runner cannot use paid abilities. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, but I will just res the ice. Hey, oh, thanks, Demikim. Music is less than my voice, and there's no loss so far. Awesome, that's so good to hear. Thank you so much. I'm going to res this ice. So he cannot break, he can break it with this, but I don't think he can break all of the, he can break all the subroutines. It's going to cost him some cash, though. So he's going to he breaks the ice with his icebreaker, and he gets into my R&D. Now, I can, at this point, choose to upgrade Nanavis Grid, but I don't have anything for it to do, so I'm just going to leave it face down. If he wants to trash it, he can. I actually have no money left, I just noticed. That's probably a big misplay for me. And he trashes it. That's fine. He's not high on cash, either. I need to get cash. Okay, I've got a hedge fund, so I can spend 5 to gain 9. This is like a pretty common card. We're just going to spend 3 clicks this turn to get 3 credits. It's going to be pretty boring. He can only, this picks a random server each turn, this icebreaker, so he can only get into my R&D when he rolls R&D. He picks a new one at the start of every turn. So we'll see what he rolls this time. We're going to have a couple of boring turns where we just try and get this hedge fund played. Get us 9 money, and that gets me back in the game. I have a really bad habit of running out of money trying to do too many things to the runner too early. For some reason, I thought this cost 3 to res. It costs 5. All the text on that just means that he can give up actions. He gets 4 actions a turn to break the subroutines. Oh, I love Netrunner Kokoro. Thanks for joining as well. I'm just testing some stuff out. This isn't going to be a long stream. I just wanted to make sure everything worked, and I needed to test for a tournament, so I thought I would. Penny Shaver is a great console. Just makes him a little bit of money every turn. He's just making some money. He's low on cash. I'm also low on cash. Now, this is a very good pickup. I am going to put this into server 2 to bait him, and then I'm just going to gain 2 credits. So this is a license to mine Regolith. Basically, it's just free money for me if I get it off. So it's face down right now. I need to pay 2 to put it face up. I don't want to do that right now because that'll tell him what it is. I want to do it at the end of his turn. When it's face up, I can spend an action to take 3 money rather than spending an action to gain 1 money. It's just great economy, and it'll sort all of my money problems out straight away. He will probably think that it's an agenda though, and I'm trying to score it out, so he might make a dive into this server and spend a lot of resources to try and stop me from scoring this. We'll see what he does. So this rolled archives this turn. He can only use it to get into archives, so it's useless against this piece of ice, and this is a barrier, so his Carmen, which is a Sentry Breaker, can't get in. No, it's just a circuit opener for startup, honestly, which is the format that I'm playing. Okay, he didn't do anything. I'm going to res the Regolith. Oh. What on earth is that all about, Namatakanen? I do not understand that. So all I'm going to do this turn is going to be pretty boring. I'm going to take 6 credits off of this asset, and then I'm going to play Hedge Fund. And that's, man, we got 13 credits. I now have a lot of money. I'm now in a much better position. I unfortunately have 3 agendas in my hand, which is really bad. I do not want this many agendas in my hand. But once we've cleared out the Regolith, which we'll do next turn, we'll send a message in there and see if we can score it out. And I have to find out why it's a hype. Till a minute ago it was a hype. Reacted after the stream. What? I don't understand that. But thank you for checking. I don't understand Twitch either, honestly. Okay, so he's already finished his turn. I'm just going to take 3, and what we'll do is we'll install the Skunk Works in here. This makes life harder for him. We're just going to slow roll this. This is a prison deck. So all this does is, if I res this and he approaches the server, so he gets past all of the ice, he then has to pay 2 actions or 5 credits to even get in. So it just makes it even harder for him to get in. And that's what we're going to do, is just tax his economy as much as we can. In this format, I find that runners have a really easy time of getting into the corp. I'm not a great player, by the way. I'm really bad at this game. So I'm trying to tax it. This isn't my deck. This is someone else's deck that won a circuit opener, so I'm trying it out. I have been playing a lot of Thule, which is this corporation, well, this identity, but I've been playing it with a different type of ice. This is all using Byrod ice. He might dive into R&D this turn. He's going for it. I can't do anything about that, so I just have to pass priority. So he'll spend does he actually spend anything? He increases strength, yeah, so he spends 4 credits to get in, so at least it's a little bit taxing for him. He's accessing 1 card. He didn't do anything to it. He just played Tremolo, which is a barrier breaker. So he can now break this when he doesn't roll R&D. That's interesting. Let's start the turn. Okay, I drew another Hikari. That's kind of cool. But I need more resed ice, and he's not letting me res ice, which kind of sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last 3 from here. I'm going to install a send a message into server 2. This is a really expensive agenda, but if I can pull it off, it's going to put me in a great position. And then I'm going to spend my last action advancing that. I need to advance it 5 times, so it takes me 1 money and 1 action. I do that 5 times to score that agenda. But I'm going to use this card here to take an extra action next turn to get it out all in one go. So he's just going straight back in. Okay, that's fine. Costs him 4 again to get in. So he's down to 3 credits now. He's got a Nightmare Archive. This is a trap that's in my deck. Alright, man, see ya. Thanks for coming in. This is a trap in my deck. If you run into it, you either have to take permanent damage, which reduces your hand size for the whole game, or you have to add it to your scoring area as -1 point to win the game. So now he's at -1 point, which is a little bit... It's pretty mean, to be completely honest. Let's start the turn. I'm going to... Now, hopefully I've got my maths right here. I'm going to Biotic Labor, which gets me 4 clicks, and then I'm going to advance, 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 advance. Perfect. I don't need to spend an action to score. So I'm going to score out this, and then I get to res one of my ice for free, and I'm going to res Ansel, because it usually costs 6. So that's 6 money for free. That was a really powerful turn. So I'm now on 4 out of 7 points to win the game, and he's on 0. And he needs to now probably realizes he needs to be a little bit careful about just diving into R&D, because he could hit... I've almost definitely got another 2 Nightmare Archives. And if he hits all of them, he goes into negative victory points, which is a pretty bad place to be. So this rolled archives this time, which means he can't use the card to break into Hakar. How much does it cost him to bring with Tremolo? Ooh, Zenith Chip. Nice. That's 1 core damage. That's really good for me because this card gets cheaper to score with if I take core damage. Oh, that's awesome, Kurokuro. I honestly am struggling a lot with Startup. I'm really struggling to find a Corp deck that I can win a game with because the runners all seem so strong. I'm doing okay against this runner, but against Shaper or Criminal, oof, it's 2 ontologicals in hand. It's not great. Okay, we're going to put this into server 2. We're going to put this in front of Archives. And we're going to put this in front of R&D. We're just kind of walling up a little bit. So just slap down some more firewalls. Got another agenda ready to score next turn. He's taken 1 core damage, so this actually only takes 3 rather than the 4 it says in the top right. That's its special ability. For every core damage he takes, it costs less, which is the whole point of my deck. So he's going into my HQ. I've got a magnet here. This is kind of bad for me, actually. If he gets in, how much money has he got? 11. I don't really... Actually, this works for me because I can de-res with Hikaru, so we're going to res the magnet. He's going to get past it, it's fine. He's going to get in, he's probably going to steal an agenda here. As long as he doesn't steal the ontological, I'm happy. He's got a 1 in 3 chance of stealing it. He's going to break the magnet, no problem. I just want to make him spend money. He's probably wondering why I resed it. Because it's supposed to steal like a virus that's attacking another firewall. We'll see what happens. I can't believe 8 people are watching me play Netrunner right now. Okay, he gets in, no further actions, he accesses, he got the ontological, which sucks for me. That's a really important card not to lose. What's this? Unity. So he's using Unity as his Codegate Breaker. I've never seen this breaker suite before. So interesting. Alright, let's start the turn. And I'm just going to score out server 2. Let's be on 6 points to win the game. So if I get the Vitruvius, I've won. He's going to keep diving into R&D HQ, I think. I only have 6 credits, which is not great. I've played a bit of Precision Design. I'm really liking Thule for the tax, especially on eases and stuff. Kind of fights with their massive sabotage runs, but you probably know more than I do. My local meta is a bit weird. Nobody wants to play boat in person. Let's see what they do. They've got a little bit of a wall ahead of them here because I'm 1 agenda point away from winning the game. So they have to work hard. Okay, they're going back into HQ. There's a 1 in 3 chance, but they could also hit this Nightmare Archive. How much does it cost them to break Magnet? It costs them only 2. They access the Spin Doctor. Okay, they trash the Spin Doctor. They've trashed 2 of my Spin Doctors, which sucks. But I've had too many things to do than to play them. I think Seve as well. This is much better than MTG and C-Mixum. It's asymmetric to start with, which I find a lot more fun. Alright, so do we go in hard and just... I think we just Windmill Slam the Vitruvius into this server. We need 4 credits to res the Anvil, and if he gets past the Anvil, we can trash the Vitruvius to the Anvil, which I think is a really fun play. So I think I'm going to slam this into server 2. I'm going to put this over HQ just to kind of obfuscate things a little bit and gain a credit so I can res it if I need to. Let's see what happens. Hey, how's it going? So I've got a really tight firewall situation here. He's just clicking up. I've won the game if he doesn't run. Do I spend the 3 to res Ansel? No, because there's nothing in my HQ. He can get in. I don't care. Also, running last quick's very dangerous. If I was him, I'd jack out right now. Ah, he hit that Nightmare Archive. That's another -1 agenda point. And then I start my turn and I scar Vitruvius and win. GG, well played. That was a nice taxing game. The Corp did what it was supposed to do there. It just punished him a ton for attacking me. I'm pretty happy with that as a result. I'm going to play one more game, if I can, with the runner I'm testing out. And then I'll maybe, I don't know, maybe do something else, I don't know. I just conceded the game by accident. Let's leave the game. Anyone running startup? No. I'll just set up a new startup game. Runner startup. So in short, one player is a hacker or a netrunner. Their job is to infiltrate the enemy HQ, the enemy corporation, and steal the information about their secret agendas and either sell them or win. The corporation is trying to complete its secret agendas and take over the world, kind of. Ooh, good look, have fun. So this time I'm going to play as a runner, which plays a little bit more like a traditional card game. Why is there creative commissions in this deck? Oh, this is the wrong list. Did I not save the new list? There should be creative commissions in this deck. This is not the deck I thought it was going to be. But we've got a turn 1 Sakia, so we're going to take it. The whole point of this deck is to try and win without installing icebreakers. I don't know if it's going to work. So he's playing Reality Plus, so every time... Oh, this is not going to be good for me. He's going to tag me a ton. Okay. A ton of cards in HQ. So he's got 7 cards in his HQ. So if I hack his HQ, I get to access one of those. Playing one non-equivalent exchange. Gain 5 EMF, each player gain 2. Wow. Non-equivalent exchange. I don't think I've seen anyone play that. He's ending turn 1 with a lot of cards and 8 credits. So he's got snare money. What am I going to do? I'm quite tempted to jailbreak R&D, honestly, as just click 1. I think we install Sakia first, just in case something bad happens. Then we're going to jailbreak. So this is an event. I get to run his HQ or his RD, like hack it. And if I'm successful, I draw a card and look at an additional card. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to breach the server. I draw a card. I see Pharos, which is a really scary piece of ice. We can't do anything about that. And then we see Regolith Mining License, which I can pay 3 to trash, which I'm going to do, which gets me a free credit and draws me a card. And then I'm going to... I've got 2 left. Don't want a Wildcat Strike right now. That's not going to go great for me. I don't want to take a Breakout right now. Let's... Do I want to poke? I can poke HQ. I'm going to run HQ and then we'll finish off with the Creative Commission. Let's just see what we can find in HQ. Probably nothing. Shipment for Ladder Westbrook. This is a cool card. If he attacks me twice, he basically gets to score something for free. No action there. We'll just play Creative Commission, which gets us some money, and we'll end the turn. So my runner gets special bonuses every time I destroy one of his cards. I get a free money and I get a free card. So that's kind of what the theme of my deck is just trashing as much of his stuff as I can. I want to keep going into R&D and just taking all of his good cards away. He has 2 face-down cards here. I'm almost certain those are bad news for me. He overdrew on purpose to get those cards in there. He's playing public... I can't do anything about that. I need 8 credits to stop the tag. He's going to do something nasty to me here. Okay, he just trashed Saskia. That's fine. I don't need Saskia right now because he hasn't got any ice. He's only got 1 click left. We'll clear the tag and we'll just keep going. Okay, we'll start the turn. We will clear the tag before we do anything. We'll gain a credit. We will run R&D. This music's insane. This is like free music that I'm running. I might skip this track. Non-equivalent exchange again. Okay, cool. And then we'll finish up with a sure gamble. So he's running public trails. I want to stay above 9 credits. Tags are really nasty things that the corp can do to you. He's playing a tag deck. Tags are basically like traces. The more tags you have, probably the worse it is. It's one of the ways you can just absolutely destroy the runner. Hey Derp, how's it going? I'm in. This is a weird game. He hasn't installed anything or played any ice at his turn 3. If I run his archives to access the 2 cards that are face down, he will trash this card in order... Oh, he's protecting it. That's weird. Alright, I'm going to play this because I don't think he's going to be doing direct damage to me. This just draws me 3 cards. Alright, we've got a Botulus. We could Botulus this to make it useless straight away. I think we just keep going into R&D. It does fit the hacker aesthetic, isn't it? I did pick the Synthwave on purpose. Let's just, I could also get Saskia back if I wanted to with a Kartoga Breakout, which lets me get a card back from my grip, from my heap. Let's just run R&D and see what we see. If his R&D is open, I'm going to keep running it, especially if I've got the cash to clear the tags. Okay, there's a nasty piece of ice, but it's not a way to win the game. Do I want to hit his HQ? I don't really want to do too much right now because his HQ and his R&D are open. The fact that he's not icing up HQ means he's either completely stuck on ice, but I know he's drawn that Pharos. This is probably Pharos, actually, which would be a really great target for Botulus. How many? Hang on. Pharos has 3 subroutines, so we need to get 3 counters on it with Botulus. Botulus is a virus that destroys ice over time. Doesn't really destroy; it just means I can get past it for free. Let's just. I'm gonna gamble that this is the Pharos, and I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm going to draw a card and end my turn. Ooh, we just drew Carnivore. They don't like me playing the Botulus on their potentially Pharos. He's calling my bluff now. Okay, Regolith in there. So he's getting a lot of money. I actually want to get in there because trashing that's pretty good for me, even with that many counters still on it. Well, we're going to start off by running R&D. See what he's got in top of his deck. There has to be some agendas in here somewhere. Okay, we found it. We found an agenda, an artificial crypto crash. That's a good one to steal, so we'll steal that. Then we'll run again, and we're going to run his R&D again. We're going to keep hitting this until we don't hit something, basically. There's another agenda, so we'll steal that. And then we'll run again. We'll hit R&D. And there's another agenda. We might as well run again. And it's not an agenda. Whoa. Maybe you should put some ice in front of your R&D, I don't know. That's me on 6 agenda points out of 7. That was a pretty crazy turn. I wish I had like a hacker man emote I could play right now because that's the perfect moment for it to have come off. That was a huge swing. Oh, I need to end the turn. That was nuts. I can't believe I hit 3 agendas in one turn. He could... What could he do to me? He's finally protecting it. Okay, that's fair enough. And he's just mining through the Regolith mining license. So I have a Mayfly in hand, which is a way to break through this ice. What I'd rather do is get Sakia, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Kartoga breakout into his HQ. And when this succeeds, I can get a card into my graveyard and put it back in my hand. And I'll get Sakia back, and that lets me get through his ice pretty easily. We'll get Sakia back. We access the Funhouse. So he does have more ice in his hand. We'll play Sakia. And then we need money because... Oh, he can actually Public Trail me this turn. That was a little bit of a misplay. The other option is I play Carnivore. And then I just gain a credit. And next turn, I Wildcat Strike and see which way he plays it. Wildcat Strike forces him to choose to give me 6 money or draw 4 cards, which is quite a fun way of playing the game. Double ice, okay. I see how this is going. This only gets me through 1 ice for free, basically. He didn't Public Trail me though. This makes me think he also has agendas in HQ. Sakia, I want you to line up with R&D, please. And then I think I play the Mayfly. And then I play the Wildcat Strike. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna got 2 cards in hand when I play it. Let's play the Mayfly. And then let's gain a credit and play this. And he has to choose between letting me draw 4 cards or gain 6 money, which is both a huge win for me. He let me get the money, which I am so happy with. I'm willing to bet I could probably break through this with Mayfly and Sakia. Do we go for it? So I'll draw 2 cards off this. I think I'll just draw the cards and go next turn. Oh, 3 Raindrops Cut Stone. Wow. This is a really fun card to draw right now. This will draw me lots of cards. Give me money. It's exactly what I need. We're going in. We're gonna go hack in next turn. Okay, he's put something to server 1. We might go and just see what that is. It's probably a trap, but it's worth checking out. And he dumped some... Okay, this is almost definitely going to be a... Spin Doctor. If he dumped a card here. Okay, Sakya, I want you to target... Do I want to go into HQ? No, I think I want to go deep into R&D, honestly. We're going to draw a card. Ooh. We got a Hush. So this just shuts down a Funhouse completely. The question is, which one of these is the Funhouse? I think I want to play this on the front one. And then we're going to go run. I'm going to hope I don't take too much damage here. This is actually maybe a mistake. We're going to run server 1. That way, at least I get the card draw and the money off. No further action. Cool. Okay, we'll breach. It's a Project Bio. I'll just steal it and win the game. GG. Well played. Sorry for grabbing 3. And that was wild. Okay, so he just tried to bluff me there, and I just ran for it and won. Cool. R&D don't lie. No, it doesn't. Okay, I've lost every game I played today, so playing 2 games back to back and winning them was actually quite nice. I'm really happy about that. Okay, well that's Netrunner. Those are the games I wanted to do. I don't want to play this all night. It is late. Do we want to do something else since we're all here? Give me a second. We could... What have I got on Steam right now? Just to test something else. Who's up for a Darkest Dungeon run? I could go for a Darkest Dungeon 2 run. I'm in the mood for that. If people want to hang around for that, I don't know. Let's just go for a run. It's not gonna be from the start. I've got a game ongoing at the moment, but I'll do that before I go to bed. People want to hang out for that. Let me just fix my this. We'll just press this button here, and then we'll change this to wait for it to load. Is that too loud? That seems really loud. We need to fix that. Let's bring this right down to here. Put that on a business card. Oh yeah, you need to be able to see the game, don't you? There we go. It's too loud still. Let's also just turn off the Streamlabs music we're playing. Sorry that got really loud for a second. Okay. Right, we need to move the chat box too. We'll put that up here. Okay, so it still seems very loud. I'm currently trying to get through my second run on this. So I had a really good attempt last time. Half of your TT monsters come from... They're pretty much the same monsters in this one again. I think the narration is probably the best thing about this game. Also, I'm not telling anyone to do this, but I have text-to-speech turned on for Ko-Fi and for Super Chat on YouTube, just so you know. Okay, so we have to build our party, which is kind of the best place to start off with. The last run I did, I ran with the Highwayman, the Vestal, the Leper... No, the Hellion, and who was my third person? It was the Runaway. That was my last team that did really, really well, but we just didn't have enough damage to deal with the last boss. We have to check traits, though. I'm finding Dismas very powerful. The Highwayman very, very strong. What's he got? Sneaky, +1 speed, 25% chance of stealth. That's pretty cool. Deathly Afraid of Slime Mold isn't that bad. What's the Vestal looking like right now? Pillager Slayer. 5% crit versus Pillager, 100%... That's not that great. Minus 30% bleed resistance isn't ideal. No techno, Darkest Dungeon 2. Cool. It's very... Well, this could maybe help you just decide to, range skills plus 10% damage. Turn start 10% chance of blindness is not good. What's you got? Phalanx Slayer, Necrophobic. It's not too bad. Get on hit, corpse, +1. What about you? Field Surgeon is a great skill. Okay, we're going to go for a Leper as our tank. Shroud Scrounger, no sort of find versus the Shroud. Combat start, stunned. Every combat, no. It's a Hellion got Iron Constitution, plus 20% max HP, minus 10% damage. I think I'm going to go for a Vestal. I think we're going to take the Highwayman, and then I just need a third person. We might take... oh no, it was the Jester I took last time. That's another... that's another Field Surgeon. The problem we had was there just wasn't enough back rank damage, but I think I'm going to go for this party. It's a good, strong party. Let me just check people's skills and also their path. She's only got Wanderer. We've got Virtuoso here, which... yes, gives the... it knocks down his resistances, but ups everyone's resistance to getting scared. We're gonna go for Rage Skills plus 25% melee. I like Rogue, swapping backwards and forward with the Leper if we can. And then you've got Chop Skills 30% damage or Poet. I think we'll go for Tempest. Minus 25% max HP is a bit ugh, but I want it to be slow and heavy, so that should be fine. And then starting skills, yeah, I've not done it for you. For Dismas, I want Point Blank Shot, Duelist's Advance. Wicked Slice is great for finishing people off. I'm still not sure if I like Highway Robbery or not, which lets me steal... it takes me remove buffs from enemies. Shieldman is very good. Shieldman is very good, but Shieldman, I think, didn't have great traits. Clutch... oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Clutch Hitter. If HP is less than 50%, plus 10% crit. If party HP is less than 20%, plus 50% damage. But he doesn't like being on fire. We can probably avoid that. We could go with Shieldman. He works really well with Dismas.
Devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
I also need to unlock stuff for him. Bleed Jester is insane damage. I mostly use the Jester at the moment as moving the party around and dealing with stress. Let's finish sorting out Dismas's skills. I've got two more I can assign. We'll take Pistol Shot. Although Double Cross is just almost better. No, it's not. And then... no, it's Double Tap I'm thinking of, which does plus 30% damage when the enemy has less than 30% HP. But did I take... what path did I take on him? Rogue, which reduces the... no, yeah, that's perfect for him. Okay. You, I don't have that many extra skills for. So I want Crush. I want... Courageous Abandon is great fun. Retribution is also really good fun. And then Hold the Line lets it move forward. And Rampart also lets him move forward. Those are all kind of good skills. I think that's a good build for him. Then for the Vestal, I've invested a lot in the Vestal. I want Judgment, I want Divine Grace, I want Consecration of Fortitude, Divine Comfort, Consecration of Light. Yes. Okay, everyone is ready to go. Ha! Deja Vu, this group's called. Right, let's get into it. We'll just do this one run and then I'll go to bed. Oh, thank you very much for following Allergic to Bullets. I didn't get a notification that... oh, I did. I just didn't realize it was on Twitch. So thank you. So we are actually live on Twitch at the same time, which is pretty crazy.
The point of no return. Welcome.
Right.
With open arms.
So the idea here is that Dismas and Barristan are going to swap. I'm very invested in the Vestal TRM. She's very powerful. Alright. So this is just our starting engagement. I want to get through this as fast as possible. So we use Duelist's Advance to get Dismas counterattacks, which is a really powerful thing. We're just going to kill the second rank guy. You're going to stay where you are for the moment. Let's bleed for him. We don't want Barristan to move right now, so I'm going to pick up Retribution, which means that I'll attack him and he'll counterattack them, which actually wastes the counterattack on Dismas. I need to think about that. But then again, Dismas still has defense here, and they're going to attack Dismas now, and he's going to counterattack on him, and lots of free damage from counterattacks. And then for the Vestal, I would usually drop Divine Comfort, but this is going to be a short battle, so we'll try and finish this guy off with a Judgment. Didn't manage to. That's okay. That was 4 counterattacks in one turn. Took a little bit of damage. The Blight's not great, but I think it'll be fine. We'll just do another slice off here, finish this guy. Barristan, it's unfortunate. I don't really want to hit this person, but we'll do that. And then we'll get a point-blank shot on Dismas, which makes him move backwards, gets a kill blow, and he gets riposte, so he gets more counterattacks. And then we'll try on a judgment kill, but that didn't work. Now, one thing I don't have is a way to clear corpses, I just realized. Oh, there we go. Good work, Dismas. Dismas did all the damage there. Arison did a bit of damage too. Actually, does anyone want to be named after any of these heroes? We've got 4 names I can redo. Turn start... 50% chance of evasion, gain on miss, 15% chance. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, riposte equals counterattack.
Are you shaken?
Let's give that to the Jester. That's a pretty good pickup, honestly. Oh, I might have that bug where the road doesn't generate any loot to crash into. Alright. So our goal is to get to this mountain, for anyone who hasn't played Darkest Dungeon 2 before. Alright. We'll go to Whiskey Bottle. So the Whiskey Bottle, I'm not too sure about. No, I don't think the names are fixed. Yeah, I can change the names. Bob. See? Who do you want to be, Miss Sap, since you're the first one to say? While I just sort some things out here. So where are we going to go next? We've got the Photer or the Tango. This is +1 mastery point for visiting a creature den. We'll probably go for the Tango. Mastery Trainer. I've only got 2 mastery points to play with here, but we're going to get the bonus to Duelist Advance, which gives Dismas evasion. And I'm going to get the bonus to Divine Comfort, which makes the regen she gives +1. And then we're going to go to the Provisioner. And what have we got? We've got the Crimson Tick. Gain on killing blow. Chance to produce the blood. 5%. Interesting. Hatchling Crocodilian. When moving, +3% damage in battle. -1 speed in battle. 20%. Interesting. Or the Dog, which gives +10% positive relationship chance. I've never found the blood, so I think I'm going to take the Tick just to find out what that does. That could be quite fun. I'm also going to be a baby and take the Radiant Flame. Because... things haven't been going very well. In fact, it's buffed up so much because I keep losing. Cuddles up -50%? Okay. What else do you want? I want to grab some combat items. Oh, here we go. Whoa, hopes and stuff to put. One that commits outro first, please. YouTube blocks the... Okay. I don't quite understand, Derp. Vestal for Mishaps? One that commits outro. Did Derp go first? Larson for me. Okay. Derp, who did you want? One that commits outro. I don't know what that means. I can't decipher it. I think the chat's a little bit delayed. In the meantime, I'll just buy some stuff. I want to buy some whiskey flasks to make people like each other. 100% hero shrine location scouting. Chance to produce woven items. +15% damage in the sprawl. +6 inventory slots. I think I'll grab the storage trunk for now. I'd like to say one that is most likely to die and YouTube shadow muted you. Oh, is that you, Derp? The one that is most likely to die, honestly, I don't want any of them to die. So I'll tell you what, because they called it, we're going to give the Vestal to Mishaps. We're going to give T-Rem Barristan. We're going to give you Dismas. And then I've got one more slot open if the first person to say it gets it. For the vet, he's not going to be called Bob. Wait, what else do I need to buy from the Provisioner? We need some combat items. Let's get some anti-venom. And we'll get some laudanum. That's really important. This is burn salve. We'll grab a Gremlin of Hope. Probably don't need that. And then we'll get some in items. What have we got? -2 stress. We'll grab some stale bread, as much as I can carry. And then we'll grab some burn salve as well. Okay, that's just done. Let's just do some provisioning. So, Jebba's volunteered to be the first casualty. Got it. Mathwin, you got it, Mathwin. You are our jester. It worked out then, because that's what Derp ended up with, was the highwayman. Okay, so we're going to give a few people some whiskey just to make them friends. I want to make the tank friends with everybody. You wish to make people laugh and also bleed. There will be a lot of laughing and a lot of bleeding. Then we'll give everyone some stale bread because that'll buff their hit points. And then I have this whiskey bottle here, which we'll hold on to because it's doing right now. Then we need to just equip combat items. You have pyrophobic, so we're going to give you burn salve. Oops, wrong slot. Then where's my next person? There it is. We'll give Dismas the Glimmer of Hope. We'll give you the anti-venom, and we'll give you the Laundum, which is really important. The emoji buttons are fun. I think the hearts really fit the theme. Oh, did you know that there's emoji buttons? Cool. I actually set up channel memberships today, and there are some emojis on that. I just noticed, is the chat okay? It looks like it's a little bit off the screen. Can we make the chat a little bit bigger, maybe? How about this? I like that we can see the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat on the same chat. I'm really happy about that. Okay, we just need to equip this stuff to the coach. I have no idea what the Crimson Tick is going to do, by the way. I've never unlocked it before, so I don't know if the blood is going to be any use.
It can calm.
All right, let's rest and get on with it. So I've made it to this boss like 4 times, and last time I was doing so well, and then one thing went wrong and the whole encounter fell over. I went into the boss with everyone in my party loving each other. It was really sad. I was so certain I had it. But we're a long way from that boss. We do need to kill a boss. We're not going to take on the Tango boss. It's too hard. It's too hard this early in the game. So what are people's objectives here?
Resignation.
Oh, this isn't the right. I'm just going to clear. I hate the way these. It always wants me to check their conditions. Can I get this to go away, please? There we go. Okay, so what does everybody want to do? Use Crush 2 times in a fight, land the killing blow on creatures, land the killing blow on gentry, land the killing blow on cosmic beings. Alright, we've got an academic study. So the party wants us to go fight a Shambler. That's a good point, Mishaps. I will fix that. I think this is quite a short area. I don't really know if I need to go scouting, but I would like to go to this hero shrine. So let's head to this unknown. I am not going to fight a Shambler right at the start of the campaign. Very quickly, though, we're going to unequip this, because Mishaps makes a very good point. Putting the burn salve on him is not the right way to do it. We'll give you this, and then we'll give you this. There we go. Right, onwards. So we're not going to the academic study, because that is a Shambler. I've only fought a Shambler once, and it will kill us so quickly, because we have no upgraded abilities yet.
A stranger to itself.
And we're into it for our first battle. These guys are annoying. These guys are very dangerous. So we're going to kill them first. So at the moment, I'm not going to do much with the Jester. The Jester's going to just hang back and do a bit of damage. But he will be moving around as we get into more complicated fights. Duelist Advance is just such a cool ability. We've now got a 50% dodge chance and 2 counterattacks. Fortunately, the dodge didn't work. Barristan is stunned, which sucks. Good dodge. Alright, we're just going to get Mishaps to try and kill the Widow, because if she gets her attacks off, it's really bad. Good work. That's her down. We're going to do a point-blank shot on you. That's another death blow. And then an interesting definition of calming. And there's a kill for a Mathwin as well. Nice, that was a very good encounter. Wayne June telling us the pet can calm, but it's a tick from the Crimson Court. Yeah. That's the dude you have to hit the root. That is exactly him, TRM, and I don't like to take him on until I've got a bunch more mastery points, so we're not going to fight him. It's interesting, the on-screen chat has not updated with the multi-stream chat yet. It also looks like we've got the bug where the game isn't spawning anything for us to crash into, which will make this a lot harder than it should be. I might just quit out and go back in again to fix that. Okay, what have we got here? So this will get us flame and in items, this will get us flame and combat items, and this will gain us less flame, but it'll get us food and supplies. Well, I think I'll take the combat items. Unfortunately, it will mean that Mathwin likes Derp 123 a little bit less, but we'll just have to take that. So what do we get? We got some healing salve. That's actually really good. I'm quite happy we picked that up. I'm going to quickly just quit out and go back in again, and that should fix the problem with nothing spawning for us to crash into. Oh, I have to do this event again. I'm not save scumming it. We might not get the same item though.
In this world,
we did, good, okay. So hopefully we should now have stuff to crash into. That usually fixes the problem for me. If it doesn't, I'm not going to restart the game for it. Yeah, okay, it's still not working. There should be, like, things on the road that if we crash into them, we get items. For some reason, they're not spawning. Which is sad. So there's not much to do in this part of the game. We just cruise. Alright. So the only people in the party who have stuff to unlock are T-Rem and Mathwin. I failed Mathwin's one last time, so I'm going to do T-Rem's just to make sure I succeed.
Chapter 5. In the trenches.
This is just their own personal story. It's usually a combat encounter or...
Resolved to spend his remaining years seeking atonement in the trenches of bloody battlefields the world over. For him, there could be no respite from the horrors of war.
Hey, Meme Hoarder.
At last he was struck down. He would die.
Thanks for following us on Twitch. I really appreciate that.
Remembered. Surely, he deserved no better.
He's a sad man, TRM. Alright, we've got 2 new abilities. Command gives a damage buff and removes blindness and strategic withdrawal, which does 3 to 6 damage and moves him back once and marks a target. Those are good abilities, but not in our party config. Going back to YouTube, cool. Thanks for jumping onto Twitch, though. Let's get into some fights. Oh, okay. The loathing just makes things harder. We don't want it to reach 4. We've got another resistance encounter here, and then we've got a creature down, which we need to go to. Okay, so this will get us scouting and flame. This will get us armor and flame, and this will get us food and supplies and less flame, but everyone will not like... I want to take this one. The armor will be nice for going to the creature den. Cool. Oh, that's armor for the coach, not armor for us. That was stupid. Never mind. Right, we're going to go towards the creature den.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Yes, it is. Loathing's at level 2 now. And here's the creature den. So this is like an ongoing fight. We don't get a rest between rounds. No one's got any special advice, but everyone hates the Jester right now, so we're going to pick the Jester. We're going to pick Mathwin so they like him again. It's all about managing these relationships is what I've discovered about the game. The relationships are so important. Okay, we're going to set up a little bit here. Mathwin, you're just going to slice off for now. It's still a pretty good ability. There's the bleed. You're going to Duelist's Advance, of course. Sadly, that wasn't the kill, but the bleed might get the kill. We're just going to do a crush with you, and that's actually a death blow, which is nice. You are going to cast Divine Comfort, which is a regen. Thank you very much for going for the follow. So that's a regen on everyone. Just because this is a long fight, the regen will just help take us over. Derp with the insane damage off the ripostes. I love it. And then we're going to do a point-blank shot. Pretty nice damage. And we're just, unfortunately, it's a bit boring, but we're just going to, for a moment, we're just going to keep slicing off with Mathwin. We're going to get another crush here. Unfortunately, that wasn't a kill, but he's so low on health. Nice as a death blow. The party's doing really well. They're clicking together quite nicely. I want to drop a Consecration of Fortitude here, because it'll pay off for the rest of the battle. This is just every turn you start in that position, you get a defensive buff. Need to clear these corpses. This is my main problem, is I don't have a corpse clear. I don't think. No, I need to get a corpse clear ability. I don't think anyone in the party has one, though. Variston may have one. We'll have to look that up. Okay, you can still slice off from here. No, this is a... Yeah, still slice off from here. That's fine. And you can Duelist Advance from here. And then you can do this. Oh, it wasn't a kill. Hopefully the bleed and the burn will do it, though. For you, we're going to do a Retribution to get everybody to attack you, and then you can Retribute them. And he's dead from the bleeding. Excellent. And hopefully Mathwin can get the kill here. Not quite. We can't do the pistol shot from here. We'll just do a point-blank shot to move backwards. And that kills the corpse. Variston and... T-Rem and Derp are becoming really good friends. And we'll finish him with this. And then the next round will start. Which is why I set up things like the healing. So we're gonna buff up to Courageous Abandon being an ability that Barristan can use. For now, I'm gonna rampart this guy to clear his armor and hopefully stun him. Cleared one of his armor and stunned him, which is great. We don't actually need to move Dismas up right now, so I'm actually gonna take a Wicked Slice. And then we'll start moving Mathwin up for some extra bleed damage. And then these two can swap places. So we'll do a Razor's Wit on this guy here, which marks him for death. He's able to attack Mishaps, which sucks. They're being resistant, though, which is good. Do we want a Judgment here, or do I want to drop a Consecration of Light? A Consecration of Light will help get through this. This is a damage buff every time you start your turn in this position. Barristan here, we're going to go for another Rampart, I think. No, we're going to crush this guy for the heal. Sadly, that didn't kill him. It would be nice if we got the dodge there, but that didn't happen either. Alright. You're going to do a Fade to Black to finish this guy off. And then we can basically farm the Consecration of Light damage bonus between these two. What can you do here? Let's get a Retribution going on you. So the other two can just play. And then I'm going to go for a Pistol Shot. The Pistol Shot is 3 to 6 damage. The Wicked Slice is 4 to 8. We'll go for the Wicked Slice. The armor here is going to drop 75% damage that he takes, but... Or 4 to 8 on this. Now, we'll take the Wicked Slice. That at least clears the armor. She was stunned. He just ate the corpse, which sucks. Gave him a bit of a buff. We'll try and kill the spiders before we deal with him because he's so buffed. Look at all the debuffs that T-Rem currently has. Do I want a Duelist Advance here? I think I do. We just have to clear these dodges because they're built up so high. That's why I quite like the posts, because there are ways to clear the dodges for free. Razor's Wit forward, and then we can move T-Rem forward. I used to hate the party moving around, especially when I played Darkest Dungeon 1, but I've really embraced it for this playthrough. Okay, we're running a bit low on health. We're going to start off with a Divine Comfort rebuff, just to get everyone a little bit of ticking of health. And then we're going to go for a Hold the Line here, which will shoot him to the front of the party. And give him armor. And then root him in place so he can't move, which is really good when we start messing around with these two. I'm going to go for another Razor's Wit here. Not quite enough to kill him. And then we're going to go for a Duelist Advance here. The damage is low. And then we'll finish this with a Judgment. Cool. Good work. Mishaps just showing the two damage dealers how it's done from their support position at the back of the party. Alright, let's... we need to watch Barristan's health. T-Rem's health. I'm so used to calling Barristan. We'll go for a stun here. Got the stun. Excellent. That burn salve is very important, T-Rem. Alright, we're going to go for just a Wicked... Duelist Advance? Yeah, we'll get you in the prime position at the front of the party. And then we're going to bring you forward as well, Mathwin. And then we're going to get T-Rem, just to do another stun. Keep him stunned and out of the fight. Oh, excellent work there, Derp. And then we can do a heal with Divine Grace for 13. Just ate another corpse, that's really annoying. This fight's taking a while. Let's just keep finishing off the spider then, and then we'll deal with the slug. Actually, I can't turn down the point blank shot here. Oof, we'll go for another stun here with Barristan, with T-Rem. I keep calling him Barristan. Got to do the stun, that's nice. And then, what can I drop here? I think we'll just drop a Judgment on the Spitter and try and kill it. Nice. Mishaps with 2 death blows in 2 goes, pretty much. That's pretty nice. Oof, we did not manage to dodge that Pulverize. A little bit of stress on our Jester. We'll do a Fade to Black here. That blinds him. And then we'll do a Duelist Advance. He's eating the other corpse. I've probably done this. I probably should have killed him a long time ago because he just keeps healing himself. But it's almost over now. Because he's got the combo ability here, Crush will heal T-Rem. And then in next turn, we'll be able to Divine Grace him. For now, we'll just do a Judgment to clear the armor. He's 50% chance to miss, so hopefully he will. Why can't I double... A double tap doesn't hit first rank. Okay, we'll just do a Wicked Slice here. Because we're already max on counterattacks. We'll do a Razor's Wit as well. He's almost dead. And now we can do a heal. Hope he misses this attack. Nice. Someone rename this to Worcestershire sauce? I can say Worcestershire. I know I can't. And that's... Oh, not Achilles on death's door, but we're back up to pretty good health. This is all yours, Mathwin. Nice. Okay. And that's the creature done cleared.
The past is gone.
So that gets us the Chitinous Appendage, which will get us cheaper stuff at the inn, and also completes our goal for this area. And our people will heal as we travel down the road. I'm just sad that we haven't got things to crash into. I don't know why they don't spawn sometimes, but they haven't spawned. We also completed T-Rem's hero goal, which is good. Used Crush 2 times in a single fight. That was a pretty easy one, I have to say, to complete. We've got a cache here. Nice. This is just random items. So we've got Smelling Salts, Healing Salve, Pipeweed, Alamak the Tangle. That's a really sad thing to pick up in the Tangle because it's never going to have any use. And the Insulating Insignia. A random island turn start gets a 30% chance of armor if you're first in the turn order. Okay, that's a great item to give to T-Rem, because that means T-Rem will just buff somebody every combat. They're never going to be first in the turn order, so we don't have to worry about that happening. We also picked up the Clandestine Cape, which gives a 15% chance of stealth on round start. We'll give that to Mathwin. Make them even harder to hit. Where do we want to go next? We do not want to go to the lair. The lair is a bad place for us. We cannot take on the boss. So we either go... This doesn't really tell me very much. This way gets us a candle, so we're going to go this way. Probably means it's a harder encounter. We're in a fine state for a hard encounter. We just don't want to take on the boss right now. We'll take on a boss of a different zone. We have to kill a boss to get to the end. Okay, that's just cruel, Beamwater. Because I'm not going to be able to say mesothelioma every time. I don't even know if I said it right that time. I gave it an attempt, though. Okay, this is just the Hoarder, who you may recognize from the first game. Does he have anything worth buying? He's got caltrops, he's got whiskey. Whiskey is very good to buy. I can't really afford anything else. All of his trinkets are too expensive to get the good ones. I think I'm going to buy his whiskey. Oh, thanks, T-Ram. Let's hope that plays. It should. If it doesn't, I will say it for you. Come on, you can do it, stream. It's going to take a couple seconds to filter through, so don't worry. In fact, the chat hasn't updated in a while, which is a bit concerning. This better work. I'm going to be really sad if it doesn't. T-Rem is super chatted. Come on. Come on, stream, you can do it. We'll see how long the delay is. I'll give it a couple of minutes. If it doesn't do it, I promise you I will do it, T-Rem. And I apologize for it not doing it. I just noticed that the chat hasn't updated in a while. We're up to 3 loathing. I need to do something about that. On to the final... Oh!
T-Rem Super Chat. 2 pounds. Instance. Exterminated. Greater than D.
Greater than D. Derp, if you try and rename yourself out of that town, I'm going to be unhappy. What do we think about that voice? Do I need to change that voice? Oh, so I feel like the game was really loud at the exact moment it wanted to play that. Just for fairness, insects exterminated. Greater than D. There you go. Okay, this is the cosmic beings we need to fight at the end of the round. I'm going to start... We need to kill this thing. This altar is... just buffs them endlessly. We need to kill it as fast as possible. So let's get a bleed on it and clear the armor. So just buff them all. Hey, Timus, how's it going? Very quietly. Okay, we need to buff the volume of that then. It's so silent. Alright, how do I buff the audio of that? Does this let me do it? I'm just checking something. Ah, I can. Okay, I can buff. Okay, hang on. Let's just buff that right up. This might be too loud. Super chat definitely needs to go louder. Okay, I have buffed the volume of the alerts extremely loudly. So if we do get any more at any point, they should sound a lot better. The most thematic voice imaginable. I can get other voices. Not entirely Darkest Dungeon. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I needed to theme my voices for a game I didn't know I was going to be playing. That's just a regen buff for everybody. Alright, Barristan here is going to come up with a retribution. So we can get as many free attacks as we can. That doesn't count, unfortunately. It's a psychic attack. So this is horror. We need to get this off Mathwin as soon as possible. We'll work on that in a second. I would do a point blank shot, but I really need to kill this altar. We'll slice off and finish it. Okay, it's down. I don't know why chat has frozen. I noticed that chat is not updating. How can I fix that? Try and restart it? Okay, I just cleared the chat. I didn't mean to do that. See if it updates now. Let's get a concentration of fortitude on the front rank. We need to get this guy next. He does lots of stress damage. I just realized I forgot to use the laudanum there because I was distracted by chat. Yes, they do need to meet these lads, for sure, mishaps. Especially the person who has his own bagpipe trumpet. I think that's a very cool enemy. It's just really cool. Okay, what's the light level at? It's a 59, that's fine. What do I want to do here? Let's get a rampart in. No, we'll just do a crush. And then we need to start getting Mathwin to do some movement. Why is chat not working? It was working fine and then it stopped working. I was trying to update it really quickly. I don't want to spend too long messing with it, but it's nice to see both chats on the stream. Something else to look at. Okay, you can slice nobody, so you can do a point blank shot on this guy. I don't like his tooting, although we've resisted everything there, which is pretty cool. So this icon here is next shot attack has 100% crit, by the way, which is pretty nasty. We're going to do a mishaps. I need you to get a kill here, so you don't let me down. Good work. Always critting for 10. It's great to see. I'm very happy with your performance so far. I want to hold the line here. Get T-Ram back to the front. Get him armored up. Need to remember to use that laudanum, though. Oh, it's too late now. I really messed up there. We're going to actually do a Razor's Wit here because T-Ram has immobilized themselves. Mathwin can make an attack where they move forward and not actually move forward, which is very, very cool. All right, and then we're going to get you to do a Courageous Abandon. Oh, no, it only hits the front rank. Damn it. Because this does a plus... this will do an extra 100% damage because he's armored at the moment. We'll just do another Retribution. And then we'll get Derp to Duelist Advance here. Lots of buffs, that's what I like to see. And I'm going to go for another Mishaps kill, hopefully. Some of the YouTube API having a limit. Oh, okay. I hope that's not an issue, honestly. Okay, thank you very much, T-Rev. Let's see how this one works. That's a really funny one. Alright, let's go for another Razor's Wit to finish this guy off. Oh, Death's Door, damn, we didn't get a kill.
The slow suffering begins.
Stream chat. Frosty's never-ending torment. Smiley face.
That was very quiet. Again, I thought I buffed that up a lot. Did it save? I'm really sorry, T-Ram. Yeah, it's on max volume. It can't get any louder than that. You know what it is? It's because it's linked into my desktop audio. I need to split them up. In case you didn't hear it, it said Stream Chat, Frosty's Never-Ending Torment, which I thought was really funny. Okay, a Wicked Slice here will kill this guy. So we're having a few teething issues. I'm really sorry about that. Let's get a classical Mishaps Judgment. I think I need to pick a different voice is the problem. There we go. Alright, that's a win. That's this zone complete. No casualties.
The spoils.
What do we get? Dark Impulse, 50% fire resistance. That's pretty good to give to T-Ram, to be honest. Greater Heat Shield plus 60% fire resistance with no downside. That's a better thing to give to T-Ram. Let's just sort that out now. I probably won't keep the one that has the negative. Let's give you the 66%. So now you've got a 96% burn resistance, which is very good. It's the type of attack that the enemy was doing were psychic attacks, mishaps, so that's why they weren't going. Yeah, I'm really sorry, T-Ram. I'm gonna give you the fire resistance as well. Derp. I need to maybe split it into 2 different audio channels. Aha! I can do that. I can set up a separate alert box. Okay, I'll have to do that for next time, but I can set up a separate audio channel for the alert box and then buff its audio. Because I've got everything but my microphone is depressed, so that I'm not being drowned out, basically. We'll get there.
Tonight,
Okay.
under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
So all combat items are discounted because we dealt with the flare. Thank you, brain. Mishaps has decided to swear off alcohol. Good for you. Derp is become a curmudgeon, which is a terrible trait. Thank you very much, Derp. And T-Ram is a tune hummer, which is also a negative trait because everyone gets really annoyed by you humming tunes. So thank you everybody for making my life much harder. We got 1 mastery point there, which is okay. We got 2 mastery points. Let's deal with mastery first of all, because this is okay. We got 5 mastery points. Excellent. Okay, there's a couple things I really want to buff here. Point blank shot, yes. And then I want to get Razor's Wit and Fade to Black buffed. And then I want to get Constitution of Fortitude. And Divine Grace is good, but I don't know if it's good enough. I kind of either want to do Crush or Retribution. Retribution buffed is really powerful because it gives him armor as well as everything else. Okay, that's all the mastery done. Let's check where we're going next. We've got a choice between the Sluice, the Fodder, or the Sprawl. We are not going to the Sprawl because everything here does fire damage. So I think I'm going to go to the Fodder because we get 4 Candles of Hope, which are the persistent upgrade mechanic in the game. So I think we're going to go here. We just have to avoid the Fog of War, that's fine. A new catchphrase, heat signature detected.
And what you can.
I hate you. Okay.
Indeed, it ever did.
We're going to buy whiskey to make everybody like each other. By making them drink whiskey, that's how that works. What else have we got here? Steel plating or iron-banded wheels, the iron brazier. We're going to get the leaf suspension, so everyone likes each other a bit more. Book of Creative Insults is quite fun. We're going to grab one of those.
Comfort.
And I think we're okay on combat items, honestly. We have quite a few spare. Sluice is free. So the Sluice is... when you're in the Sluice, you're fighting the Pigmen. It's much shorter than a normal area, and you can't see where you're going. And I'm tempted to take on the Fodder boss here. And I don't know how to guarantee that I take on the boss in the Sluice. So that's why I'm going to go for the Fodder. Okay, Wainwright, there's no point taking this. This is useless, this item, because we've already passed through the tangle. But we will put on the leaf suspension. We'll also repair the cart. Now we need to just feed everybody. So, unfortunately, Mishaps, you are sworn off alcohol, so I can't make everyone like you. What is our relationship status like? So, you like Derp, but you're neutral with Mathwin. You like T-Rem, but you're unfriendly with Mathwin. And okay, so those are the 2 we need to focus on. You 2 need to drink alcohol together to be friends. So they're going to drink a lot of whiskey. Because this friendship mechanic is the most important mechanic in the game I've discovered. I'll get them up to 12. And then I think you and Mathwin were also unfriendly. Yes, let's get you to... Actually, if we get... Yeah, you 2 up to 13. Okay. Look at me like people with whiskey. I can't, unfortunately. You've decided to... No, because it uses up... We only travel through 3 locations. So it uses up one of our whole locations, Mishaps, unfortunately. And I want to travel through all 3 to level up. Oh, you thought the Sluice doesn't count as a region? I thought it did. So maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, to be completely honest. Does anyone need to lose... I could... Nah, we don't... I'm going to give you two some pipeweed. Oh, and you became even better friends because you pipeweeded with each other. That's great. Well, let's find out then. We'll go to the sluice
Waterways.
and we'll see if it's a free go.
Far worse than rats.
Okay, we got some relationship triggers. T-Rem and Derp are respectful to each other. So, Courageous Abandon and Pistol Shot, which I don't use that often, but I can try and use them. And Mathwin and T-Rem are hopeful.
Unites the hopeful.
Slice Off now reduces stress from T-Rem, and Command, which I don't actually like, moves stress from Mathwin. We're probably not going to use those skills, but it's still cool. Booze for the literal win, yes. How else do you deal with cosmic horrors? You get drunk and forget about them. Okay, we're in the sluice. Now, we haven't had any blood drop so far, which is pretty sad.
Quickly. This is swine country.
Swine country. The best thing about the Darkest Dungeon games is the narrator, by far. Oh, we've got an academics study. Oh, no. No way. This will summon a Shambler. I am not ready to fight a Shambler. We're gonna have to. We have the choice here of a potential of a mixed quirk, or just a negative quirk. So Mishaps is the only person in the party who is sensible enough to say, we cannot fight. Thank you very much, Mathwin. We cannot fight a Shambler right now, and because of that, Mathwin is going to hate them, and they're going to pick up a negative quirk. Thank you, game. Coward, great. So now Mishaps has the Coward perk. 10% greater meltdown chance. That's really bad. They have a 5% chance to gain stress just for being hit. And if they are in rank 1, they automatically move back 3 ranks, which isn't actually too bad. Do we want to go left or do we want to go right? Let's go right. We're not poking at Mishaps, honestly. We are not ready to fight a Shambler.
The loathing howl.
That's twice this run that's trying to get us to fight a Shambler. I mean, if you wanted the stream to end really quickly, we could have poked it.
Abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
Okay, we've got milk-sewed linen, more healing salves, a speed bag, alembic and retort, which gets us concoction powder items for free, and the rat skull, which the highwayman gets bonus crit if they're first in the turn order. If they use duelist advance, they get. But when they're fighting creatures, they get. That's actually pretty good. We're gonna equip that to Derp. You got your lucky rat skull. We just have to watch out that they don't. They won't get any healing when we're fighting creatures. So that's the only problem.
The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the eastern coast.
We haven't fought any swine yet. This is a creature den. Alright, we're going in. No one has any special moves. We're going to get Mishaps to do this so that everyone likes Mishaps better. Because Mathwood really doesn't like Mishaps. Why is that? Elite enemies, okay. Well, let's kill the worms first. Oh, so we've got a field surgeon trigger. This is a really sad time for it to trigger, but it's a free 50% heal. Doesn't do anything right now. All right, we're gonna go pretty hardcore here. We'll start off with a slice off. I love your rat skull, best gift ever. It's a unique item only you can use. That's a really nasty first turn. We'll use duelist advance here. And that gives you a ton of buffs, thanks to your rat skull. Ugh, this is bad. Let's get a divine comfort going, because this is going to be a long fight. So that's 4 health every turn regen. Okay. Oh, the damage, the debuffs are just stacking up. We're going to get T-Rem. Oh, T-Rem was stunned, damn it. Okay, we're going to open up with a point blank shot, which we're not going to move because of the rat skull. Then we're going to do a Razor's Wit on this one to finish it. We missed. Derp liked T-Rem. No, yeah, Derp liked that for some reason. Can you do a Can you do a retribution from here? You can. Excellent. We need to get some damage on these stupid snakes.
Measure out your violence, then apply it.
Let's finish this one off. Good work, Mishaps. Another 10 damage crit. Every single time I need you to do it, you do the 10 damage crit, and I'm always very happy to see it. Alright, we're going to do a Fade to Black on this one to finish it. Good work there, Mathwin. Just the 2 spiders left. Unfortunately, we're not doing great damage from the front rank as derp, so we'll just kill this corpse. 4 mishaps here. What do we want to do? I think we're just going to do some more judgments to clear off their dodges. Excellent work, derp. That's what I like to see. A dodge and a counterattack. And dodge there off Mathwin too. Just lovely. Mishaps clearly has no sense of humor, but also they don't drink. Yes, already done. Courageous Abandon. We don't actually have the buff for it though. Let's just do a crush. Which we missed. That's okay. We'll do a Razor's Wit on you. And now we just have to kill this one. Duelist Advance will hit him from here. We'll do a Judgment of Mishaps. Only 8 damage. That's fine. Everyone is liking everybody, which is fantastic. Everyone's getting really happy fighting next side by side. They're getting friendlier with each other. They're building a rapport. I'm really liking that. We're going to try and... I think we just crash through these guys, honestly. We're going to go for another Duelist Advance, because that will give us more ripostes. We need as many of those as we can to get through all of these enemies. We're going to do a Razor's Wit on this one. Yes, that killed it. We're going to do a Retribution on T-Rem for more free hits. We want to build up these dodges, and we want to build up these free attacks. Mishaps unfortunately can't get free attacks, but that's okay. Doesn't even matter if Mishaps is blind, because they have other jobs they can do. Although looking at our options right now, I think I will drop a Consecration of Fortitude on the front rank, just so it's done. It lasts for a few turns. We'll do a Retribution here. So he's got toughness boost buffs and counterattack buffs, and they're forced to attack him for 2 rounds. We're going to go for a Fade to Black here. Great work, TRM. Just absolutely smashing through them. And then we'll do a Wicked Slice to Deathblow him. Unfortunately, TRM is stunned and blinded. We'll do a Hopeful Kill here. Another 10 damage Deathblow. What's going on, Mishaps? No sense of humor. Teetotaler coward. Will you sell it? Why does nobody love you? Well, I love you because you keep doing 10 damage. Also, since laudanum is just opioids dissolved in alcohol, will I refuse it? No, you will take the laudanum because it's medicine. And that's the big difference. It's snake oil, basically, at this stage. We're just going to crush. We need to get a bit of health on T-Rem. He's taken quite a bit of damage, but that's okay. That's his job. Oh, excellent. We had a healing self proc. There's 21 health for free. What a great perk. It's okay. He had a high chance to dodge that attack. I'm not too worried about that happening. This is a good party comp. The only issue we have is we can't clear corpses, which I'm not too upset about. That miss was bad though, Mishaps. Not happy about that. Do we want the pistol shot here, or do we want the Duelist Advance? We want the Duelist Advance. Look how many buffs Derp is rocking right now. Mathwin, let's get you moving forward. We'll go for the kill. That's a 6 damage death blow. Not quite the 10 damage we were looking for, but still pretty good. So far, we're coming through this with lots of health. No one is unhappy, and we're all very good friends. So this is looking really good for a good attempt. Let's keep pushing. So Mishaps picked up a disease there. Mishaps has Tarantism. So at the start of their turn, there's a 10% chance they will move backwards or forwards. That is a little bit frustrating. Mishaps, could you stop picking up negative effects, please? I need you to... You're the core of my party getting through the long campaign here. There's another... Okay, if there's a Shambler here, I promise I'll go for it. Okay, there's no Shambler. There is a weird thing. So we've got positive quirk chance or combat items. Let's take the positive quirk chance on Mathwin. Cosmic Hater, nice. So you've just picked up versus Cosmic minus 20% damage taken versus Cosmic plus 50% damage, gain on hit minus 1 strength. That's going to be so good for fighting the boss at the end. Is telling a tank roll they're great at taking damage a loaded compliment? No. He actually does a lot of damage for a tank. And we've made it to the end of the place. Excellent. Okay, that was a nice... We didn't actually end up fighting any pigs. We just fought some spiders. Again. But I got us some stuff. Okay, Mishaps gained a quirk. You're now light sensitive. That's not actually a bad negative quirk for you. Mathwin gains Shadowborn. If the flame is less than 50 plus 10% damage, and at combat start, 50% chance for stealth. Derp got hemophobic, so if they're bleeding, they'll get stressed. T-Ram is a tracker, so 100% rough scouting. Mathwin got Cosmic Hater, Mishaps got Tarantism, Mishaps got Coward. So, mixed bag there. Got some mastery. No one is stressed at all. Let's have a look at our mastery status. We've got 1 mastery point to spend.
Practice. Improve.
What am I going to spend that on? I might get that on Inspiring Tune. I could look at picking up Harvest as well. Or is there something here? We might just level up Judgment. Actually, I should get Divine Grace leveled up. It's a bit of a crutch, but it needs to be done. Okay, let's fix up the cart.
Stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Oh, I don't actually have enough to heal it. Let's get the Alembic, though. Got 26 cash monies. Let's get some more whiskey. What else can we get? There's a pack of cards here. Every time I've tried to play cards, I've gotten negative results from it. But we'll roll the dice. You're all good friends, right? And I don't think we need to pick up... Oh, Invigorating Intoxicate. Not the blood. We still haven't found any blood. Let's get everyone to play cards with each other. And see how this goes. Oh, Derp is a curmudgeon and refuses to play cards. That worked out really well. Let's get everyone to be better friends. Okay. We'll get you to take a speed bag so you're faster for next round. Pipeweed, my time in the desert, round start plus... Yeah, we'll get this for even higher chance of you dodging everything. We don't need de-stressed. Okay, we're all good. We're going to go to the Fodor next time. Thank you very much for letting me know that that's a free go, by the way. Is that Lithe thing that clears corpses for sale? That's a good shout. I didn't really think about that. This is Clotting Powders, which is Blood Bleed versus Toxic Acre, Burn Salve, Invigorating Intoxicated. That removes blindness, and that makes everyone... So there's nothing that, unfortunately, clears corpses for sale. A very good game of Texas Hold'em because no negative rolls were made. Okay, we've got 2 rolls on the friendship chart. Mishaps and T-Ram are hopeful. So every time I cast Divine Comfort, T-Ram loses stress, and every time T-Ram ramparts, Mishaps loses stress. That's good. Oh, but Derp and Mishaps hate each other, and 2 of their most important abilities are going to debuff each other. Thank you so much for hating each other. It's okay, it's not too bad. As long as we can clear that up before we get to the mountain, we should be fine. Let's keep pushing north. This is gross. We're going to try and take on the boss here. It may be a wipe. The boss is pretty tough.
The rancid crop grows unchecked.
What's everyone sitting at? If I can, I'd like to hit a hospital as well. I was clearing all the notifications because they drive me crazy. I'd like to hit a hospital. Is there one on the map? Yes, there is a hospital. And then we can go from the hospital to the boss, which is great. Okay. So we want to take up the right route here. Let's just push hard right so we don't miss the hospital. The hospital means I can clear some of Mishap's negative perks. Oh, we got a fight.
Echoes of humanity. Twisted.
Oh, you'll get to see me fail to do Mathwin's special ability. Okay, we need to kill this guy. He's the primary target. Oh, he's just gone stealth. We can't kill him yet. That's okay. We'll start with a Razor's Wit on him. Then we'll Duelist Advance into him. We're all here for one go, and isn't to make things easier. That's a very... Yep, that's true. You're not here to make things easier. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. Alright, let's get a Divine Comfort out. Yeah, everything else is hidden from us, unfortunately. Let's just... I think we're just going to do some crushing. Nice work, Mathwin. Dodging that was really powerful. Okay, let's kill this guy now. He needs to go down. Wow, he's taking a lot of damage here. Only 1 damage isn't too bad, although he got blighted. I like the way that he titters every time he doesn't take damage. Good work, T-Ram.
Early results are encouraging.
That would have been 10 damage, but it was resisted slightly. Okay, he's defending him. We're just going to do another Judgment here. Judgment does build its damage over time, but we're just going to try and get through this. 24 damage critical off Derp there. That's what I like to see. Wow. Tried stun. Got the stun. Nice. Ouch. 6 damage out of nowhere isn't great. And wasting disease. Ugh.
This is no time to falter.
Minus 20%. Oh, he doesn't heal traveling anymore. That's really nasty. That's a very, very bad perk. Actually, we'll go for a slice off here. It should kill him. Oof. He's still alive. Okay, Mishaps, it's up to you. They're both just about to die. Actually, it's T-Ram first. And then Mishaps with the Judgment. I don't know why chat has died completely. There's no chat on the stream at all now. It's really sad. Alright. We need to get Wasting Disease off T-Ram. That's very debilitating, because the free heal you get while you travel is a big part of the strategy here. And if he's not getting that, he's a tank. He needs to be able to heal up as we move. Also sad that no blood has dropped yet. So, does anyone know how to do this next fight? I have to do this music fight for Mathwin, and I don't know how to do it. I've tried it once and I failed, and I feel like I'm missing something really obvious.
Chapter 4. A dark song. He unleashed his resentment upon instrument and crowd.
So I've got 4 moves here.
With unrestrained fury.
The little girl was guarded there, so you could have point blank and hit the big guy? Yeah, I could have. Maybe it's shy. Classic chat. So I could do Crescendo if I'm in these 3 slots. I can do Diminuendo if I'm in the first 3 slots. So these both move me backwards and forwards and give me some stress. Nota Cambiata just gives me 2 stress but changes the note. And then Melody does 20 damage to all enemies and removes all of my stress. So what I think I have to do is I have to tune all of these notes. So I have to move to them and then use Nota Cambiata. Is that right? So this one's tuned and this one's tuned. So if I Diminuendo... Now it's... So I think it's me that's perfectly tuned. I don't... So... I feel like I why did the tune move with me? That's what I don't understand. So if I crescendo and move back forward, now this is tuned. So I don't know when I should be doing Nota Cambiata. Oh, I can just pick another one. Okay, I'm an idiot. I should keep tuning it until it's ready to go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it makes sense. I'm about to, oh no, I've got it. And now I just do a melody. Okay. And then I just need to tune again. Oh, these are all broken. So I should tune, okay, this is much easier than I thought it was. I thought I had to move around and tune them. One more. I didn't even... Yeah, you're right, Mishaps. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. So what I want to do is move to where I have to do the least amount of retuning as possible. I'm probably fine here, because this is... Which is the hardest? All these other notes are quite easy to replicate, apart from maybe the one in position 2. So I maybe want to move back to here. And then just, yeah, and then I should be okay. I hope. And that should be tuned. No. Yes, there was another mission for him that you haven't seen where he actually played a musical battle against the devil, which was quite good fun. I think I'm going to go crazy here. I think I'm going to make it. Yeah, I'm about to go nuts. This one is... I'm not going to make it. None of these reduce my... Yeah, damn. I'm going to fail again. I keep failing this. I'm not good at it.
Acceptance requires honesty.
I keep failing it. I feel really bad. Really dumb for failing that. Oh well. Power, sweeter than the high from any pipe. Right, I want to keep going right, I think, to make sure we get to this hospital. Oh, wait. Our region goal is to avoid the field hospital. Unfortunately, we're going to fail that because we need the hospital right now. Where did the hospital go? Well, it's quite high up. Okay, so we just need to keep going right.
The tangled trails whisper of torment.
I probably shouldn't have moved. If I hadn't moved, I would have been fine. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. Nothing bad happens for failing. Okay, we're now in a bad position. We need to drop the loathing, but we will do that in a second. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. We just let it hit max. So everyone hates each other a little bit now, and the boss at the end of this has a bonus. I should have taken that into account while we were moving, but then I didn't know because I didn't have scouting. Okay, if there is a shambler here, we're going to fight the shambler. I said that because there's already been 2 shamblers. I was anticipating there to not be a shambler. Oh well, time to end the stream. Here we go. We can't do this.
A star-spawned child of the infinite void.
You have no idea how much damage this thing does. And it has 85 HP. So it spawns these things, and these things do even more damage. T-Ram, you're going to have to do some retribution from the back line. I probably want to keep pushing forward so I can duelist advance out of here. Sorry, I can push backwards.
Bravo.
We need to deal with a lot of riposte damage here. It's our best way of getting through this. He will keep spawning them over and over again. Let's drop a Consecration of Fortitude here. We need to get mishaps to the back of the line as well. Them being at the front is no use. Everyone is now bleeding. We'll do a hold the line here, get you to the front. Also, I should probably relight the torch as well. Let's keep pushing forward here. Can't believe I'm fighting a shambler. Instant regret. Nice knowing you, Frost. This is fine. Save me, Ratskull. Ratskulls can't save you here. Okay, we've got mishaps back to the back of the party. This is why having a movement-based party rocks. We're going to go for a retribution again. I'm trying to T-Ram. What I'm trying to do is kill them with counterattacks.
Agony by accumulation.
Oof. Critical of 8. Okay, let's get a Consecration of Light here. Full buffs are now in play. We'll kill the Capra Claws as quickly as we can here. This one's got double block, unfortunately, so it's going to take a little bit of work to get through. And we'll just advance to kill it.
A petty hindrance.
We'll do a judgment on the boss. Oh, he dodged it. And then we're going to get you to rampart him. Which unfortunately messes up because he's now going to spawn another one. Ugh, this thing is nuts. He didn't actually get to pull back, which is good. What do we want to do here? No one is too... Actually, no one is too stressed yet, which is interesting. Let's just do a slice off and try and get some bleed damage on him and clear the armor. He resisted it. I'm going to have to get a heal. Yes, good. We can Divine Grace ourselves. Unfortunately, that debuffed Derp, but we'll have to just take what we can. We'll keep Julius advancing here, because I want to get him in the front row. He just doesn't want to move forward, which is weird. Trying to do as much ricochet damage as we can. It doesn't matter they shuffled the party. That's not too bad for me. One thing that is a problem, though, is Derp is taking a lot of damage. Let's actually remember to relight the torch. That gives us a little bit of bonus. You got both sets of armor. A Courageous Abandon would do a lot of damage, right? It would have, but I didn't notice it. Every time that one hits you, they get buffed, so you need to kill them early. I'm trying. Okay, that was good work from T-Rem there. Push you forward. We'll keep trying to take them out. And we'll try and kill the boss with a riposte damage then. Vestal now. Vestal's about to die. Let's drop a Consecration of Fortitude here. Hey, Night Skies, how's it going? I'm just losing. Because I promised the stream that I would fight the... I think I'm going to hold the line here. Okay, that was a pretty good hold the line, honestly. 2 on Death's Door. That's not a good start. This is looking pretty bad, honestly. Mathwood taking a big hit. He's so heavily buffed. Double tap actually does a lot of damage here. No, it doesn't. I think I might just try and burn down the boss at this point. Oh god, T-Rem almost died there. I think we need to just try and burn down the boss because it's low on health and we don't have a lot of time left. Okay, get the Divine Comfort out. That'll stop everyone from dying. It could kill everybody here. They survived. Okay, we've got blocks. We can do a Courageous Abandon here, but I was hoping it would kill the Copper Claw. Because this one's got a lot of buffs.
Steady yourself.
Okay, he is down to 11 health. We just need to finish him off. Okay, do we have a double tap? We do. That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Yeah, I'm just about to die from Monsters from Beyond the Stars. That's completely right. It's down to 7 hit points. Can T-Rem do it? If T-Rem does max damage here, it's 7. If he doesn't, we've probably lost Mishaps. So it's all down to T-Rem doing max damage on this attack. The Clappers still need to be killed after the boss dies. Are you serious? Well, if that's the case, I want to kill... Well, no, I want to try and kill the boss because it's going next. 3 damage. Okay. Goodbye, Mishaps. Yeah, Mishaps just died. Ugh, I probably could have played that better. I didn't realize I needed to kill the Kappa Claws after. This is probably a wipe, actually. Losing Mishaps is really bad. I'm sorry, Mishaps. God, a 1 damage critical. I want to just kill this thing off. It's still alive. This will allow T-Rem to heal. No, it won't because they're in the back line. Okay, we got the death blow at least. I didn't realize the Capra Claws would persist though. So it's probably GG from them. One of them is really low on health. I might be able to kill it quite quickly. If I'm lucky. Will Julius advance it? Okay, that's 1 down. There's only 1 left. We'll just come in with a Razor's Wit on it. And then we'll try and finish it with T-Rem, or at the very least T-Rem will heal themselves. 1 damage. But they heal themselves, so they're not on Death's Door. 22 damage crit. Need you to kill this now, Dismas. Sorry, Derp. Okay, need you to kill this now. Oh, this is really bad. It's just not dying. Okay, I'm gonna go for the stun. I can't hit it with that. Oh, I can't hit it with anything. I can't hit it with anything. I shouldn't have done that attack. Okay, we're going to Retribution because he can take a hit. because it's gonna have to attack TRM. TRM will counterattack and control hit it.
Terrible precipice.
We will get some health back on the way to the hospital. It's a very hard fight.
Every miscalculation.
Okay, we got 2 ethereal dust, which clears all school cooldowns. The wolf's blood trinket, which isn't really that great. The hierarchy of sights. So the more stressed you are, the more damage you do. Yeah, retribution taunts. We got the hero. We got we got the remains of mishaps, and we got the laudanum. Okay, so the hierarchy of sights is actually quite cool. Not great in our party because I'm actually trying not to get people too stressed, but people will eventually get stressed. Who can we give that to? Let's dump the Dark Impulse, and we'll swap that for the Hierarchy of Sights. This is terrible. I don't want 50% less HP. You need an item. Let's take some healing salves. In fact, let's take healing salves on everybody to get us through this next section. Oh, we have some blood. Wow. Gain crit, extra damage, and speed, and then gain 1 horror. That's really cool. If we get through to the next section, we'll check that out. I can't believe the game offered us Shambler 3 times. It was really desperate for me to take a Shambler fight. Okay, we're 2 stops away from the hospital.
The loathing whispers.
We can at least get rid of TRM's wasting disease. But we lost mishaps. I think it was pretty bad. Like, it could have been a lot worse, but it could have been a lot better. I'm a desperate few. Alright, wheel repair, armor repair, plus 30 health, minus 12 cash money. Food and light. Scout. Let's get to the scouting. The scouting will be really useful here. Because that means I can try and avoid fights. So we have to do a fight if we're going... Yeah, if we stick to the right-hand side, it's not going to be too bad. We've got quite far to go, though. So we are in a little bit of trouble. We're going to have to take this resistance encounter if we want to get to the hospital. And that's where we need to really be careful. Especially when we're down after losing that. Thank goodness people are healing a little bit. We're taking a lot of loathing here, but we'll lose 1 loathing for... no, this will increase loathing. Damn. We can do hospital, then cash.
And corpulent. Slaves to their...
This will be a tough fight. This will be a very tough fight. I may actually run away. Yes. We're not going to take this fight right now. Because we are in a really bad place. We'll hit the hospital. We'll heal everybody up. It would be really nice to hit Oblivion's Ingress and clear out some loathing. But I just can't. We have a fight here we have to take. Whew. I really wish chat would come back. It's really sad that chat is missing from the stream. I'm not going to mess around with that right now. Okay, first things first, we're going to heal TRM. This is not too bad a fight, actually.
A breakthrough.
That rat skull. Great item. Great work, Mathwin. It's the dream team here.
Development.
Oh, Shambler's a mini boss. Remember for the next time to focus on the clapper. Yeah, I didn't realize the clappers would hang around. I didn't realize they got buffed that much. Get the stun. Nice. This guy's dead. And then the point blank shot. Very nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Straightforward and effective.
Alright, let's get to the hospital.
An unexpected find.
The good news is, if we make it to the inn, we can hire somebody to replace mishaps. It's not like we're stuck without mishaps for the rest of the run. The problem is I really was looking forward to using mishaps as buffs when we're fighting the final boss. Okay.
The injuries of others, while ignoring
Right, first things first, let's get rid of wasting sickness on TRM.
they thrill to the
Okay, I
succulent
can't
flower
clear much
that
else.
grows up from some
In fact,
nightmare
I
pit
can't clear
far
anything
beneath
else,
the
sadly.
earth.
Which is a real shame. But at least I got rid of the wasting sickness. We don't have a lot of resources here. Now it's the dream team. Oops. Alright, we have to go to the cache. Oh no, we can go to Oblivion's Ingress. Hang on. So we go cache, we go hoarder. No, we do not need to go to Oblivion's Ingress. So if we stick right, we'll get items and we won't need to worry about clearing
Safe
loathing.
passage along this stretch. A welcome reprieve.
I can't believe how unstressed everyone is considering we lost a party member. We're way down to 47. Ooh, Corrupting Cleaver, plus 25 blight resistance piercing. No, it's no good for us. Trapmaker's Kit's good. Clodding powders and smelling salts aren't bad. We'll take all of that. How much inventory space do we have left? Okay, we've got tons of inventory space left. We'll go to the Hoarder. Plague Doctor, or I wouldn't say no to an Occultist. The Cultist isn't as reliable as the Plague Doctor, but it's still fine. Also, the Runaway isn't a terrible healer as long as people are burning. Yeah, Plague Doctor's probably the best shout. You can also only pick the Bounty Hunter up from recruiting them at an inn. You can't take them at the start of a run. But if I take the Bounty Hunter, I won't have a healer, so I don't really want to do that. These dogs are a nightmare. They're a really big problem, so we might take the dog out first. It's a burn. That's not good. Just everyone picking on Mathwin there. Let's do a duelist advance and finish the dog off. We didn't finish the dog off. That's frustrating. It's now going to protect somebody. Oh no, it's going for an attack. We'll finish it with T-Rem and he'll heal himself.
A promising development.
Now we can deal with the Firemouth. Luckily, T-Rem resisted the fire damage. We'll get you to attack the crack shot. In fact, we'll finish the crack shot off. Mathwin, could you dodge some attacks, please? Oh, T-Rem. Derp, even. So I'm just used to T-Rem letting me down. Let's get a Retribution going from the back row. Nice work, T-Rem. I take it all back. I got some spoons. I did get some spoons. I feel like the chat delay's gotten bigger as well. The gesture's so great for just randomly debuffing and buffing all the time. Okay, that was kind of a shared disaster. Firemouth is such a goofy enemy design, I love it. I know. I'm kind of like, where did this come from? This unit. Oh, that was a big hit. Okay, Firemouth is down. Remember that one where we'll take a healing salve here. And then we'll just jump and finish this guy off. Okay. We're doing okay. We'll make it. I think we'll make it to the end. We just have to deal with the last fight. That's going to be the hardest bit. We got some more spoons. Also, we're not taking on the boss of this area, obviously. So next up is the Hoarder. There's probably not going to be anything I want to buy from him. So it's kind of going to be just a dead point. But it will mean everyone will heal up before we hit the end. We've got 3 more fights to get through. I don't think the Hoarder's going to have anything for us. No, I can't afford any of his good stuff. Oops, I always put escape to get out of these menus. Let's keep pushing. All that and no accordion, ridiculous. So we've got a broken road ahead of us, then we've got a resistance encounter, then we've got a barricade, and then we've got the Oblivion's Rampart, and we finish the zone. And that's what we need to get through. Okay, here comes the fight. This might be a tough fight because it's a loathing-reducing fight. Here we go. We actually ran from the last one of these.
So it brings no satisfaction.
No, I'm not going to take the stress for running. Unfortunately, everyone's going to be... Oh, we could take this, actually. Yeah, sorry for being a coward, but I'm running again. Yeah, I did already take the alternative bus. Are you meaning the Shambler? Alright, we have to fight this fight. It's also getting... The torch is getting very dark, which isn't going to help. Oh, 2 dogs. Damn. I don't like attacking the dogs. So what they do is they buff with dodge and riposte, and then they guard somebody. And it just makes it very hard to deal with them. I do really like the animation on the models. Excellent work, Derp. That's why you're here. Let's get a stun on this guy. Didn't manage to stun, which is a shame. Did get the counterattack though, which is nice. I'm not too worried about the stress at the moment. Let's finish him off if we can. And then we'll deal with the dog. Oh, point blank shot on the dog. He dodged it. Damn. I was really hoping that would finish him. And a critical hit. This is the dogs also bleed on other attacks. They are just a nightmare to deal with. At least he's down. We need to do a healing salve here. Healing salve of 1. Yep, that's what happens. Please get the stun. Yes, okay, the dog's down. Good dodge there, Mathwin. I'm very happy with that. Let's finish this dog off. Mathwin's got the kill. No, he doesn't. Let's actually heal yourself. Also, +1. Oh, I know why. It's because of the rat skull. The rat skull gives him 99% reduced healing against creatures. If I use the healing potion now, we wouldn't have to worry about it. See, now I can use this to gain HAP 12. It's the rat skull's fault. Oh, Mathwin. I needed that right then. Thank you. T-Rem.
Scavenge what you can.
I need to deal with the YouTube censorship, I think. Alright, let's push forward. One more fight, and we're out of this area. We just need Derp to heal up on the road. Normally I'd be careening all over the place to collect items, but they're just not spawning, so we're not getting any of that for this run. Oh, we should sort out some combat items, actually. Too late. I don't think I can do it from this menu, can I? No, straight into the fight. Okay, we need to kill the altar first, and then we need to kill Bagpipe Boy. Let's just go for it. Also, I like the music here. Put it up a little bit for you. Alright, let's go. More buffs. Yeah, that's a region of 6 per turn.
The slow suffering begins.
We're going to go for a retribution on T-Rem here. And we're going to do a healing salve first. And then we're going to go for retribution. So we've got lots of counterattacks stacked up here. Only one counterattack back though, which is interesting. Okay, we're going to keep killing this thing. This orange buff means they've got a super skill ready to go. So he just buffed him. And he just wiped all of T-Rem's buffs. Do we have a double tap on him? We do. Nice. Okay, the altar is dead. Try and kill this if we can. Low torch, yeah.
Is no time to falter.
Correct. Well, I love dogs and love cats, personally. And lots of typos. Typos are fine. You should see how many mistakes I make on the Discord all the time. We're going to go for the stun here. The other reason I did this game, soundtrack's good for D&D, yeah. I used Darkest Dungeon. I'm trying to get a Curse of Strahd game going, and I will use the Darkest Dungeon soundtrack a lot for that. Also, the Inscription soundtrack is very good for when your party are exploring haunted mansions and stuff. The Leshy's like cabin song from Inscription is very good for exploring that kind of thing. At least the party really like each other. Oh god, the healing. Okay, this is a problem. I need to concentrate a little bit more on this fight. We really need to get the guy at the back dealt with. And the High Fleet soundtrack. I hadn't thought about using the High Fleet soundtrack, but that's really good for an Arabian themed campaign. Right, we need to play our own tune for T-Ram, because he's getting a little bit stressed. And we need to kill this Bagpipe Boy. So we're gonna have to shoot him. That's really all we can do. How much health does he have? 25. This is bad. We're kind of stuck in a lock here because he's going to keep healing. Let's get you to stun this guy. Okay, that's better. Now that that corpse is dead, I can do a lot more damage to it. Yeah, he's going to keep healing him. We need to finish him off, which is what I'm working on. So we'll Duelist advance him. He's almost dead. Does anyone have any healing stuff left? You crush him? Yes, okay, he's down.
The work continues.
You were the one that wasn't popular. Yeah, you weren't. He's building worship stacks, yeah. Okay, right. We just need to get through the rest of this fight. That's the dodge cleared. We can't pick you up on the floor. We can at least play you a nice song. We might lose T-Ram here. Oh! T-Ram's gonna die. He's gonna die to bleed damage. No! I was paying too much attention to chat. I thought I had a way to heal him, but now it really is just the Dream Team. I can't believe we lost T-Ram as well. That's extraordinarily bad.
Lethality writ large.
You're not outmatched, Derp. You can do this. Oh, it's the stacking damage. It's just brutal.
A breakthrough.
Come on, Mathwin. You need to get the kill here. Phew.
All problems have their
I can't believe I lost 2 characters on this
the
run.
big ones.
I mean, we killed the Shambler, but was it worth it? Let's see who we get. I don't get to choose, by the way. It just gives us someone when we get to the end. Oh, we're over encumbered. Let's equip some items. Let's give you... What happened to the blood? Yeah, let's give you the blood. That's gonna be fun. And we'll give you laudanum. Oh, to counter the downside of the blood. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe T-Ram died to bleed damage. I'm such a bad ancestor. Alright, let's see who we get. Bounty Hunter and... Oh, here comes all the chat. Just came through. The back-to-back crits were nice, but oof, that was bad.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Pro Gamer Scribbling. I wonder what it is. Alright. So we've got... I can already tell what we've got from reading this, but we'll see in a second. Calm, plus 20% resolute, that's good. Fanatic Fearing isn't going to be a problem. Mathwin is winded. That's okay. T-Ram gained Wasting Disease, but T-Ram bled to death. Mishaps was dismembered by a Shambler. So we've picked up this is so bad. We've picked up a Leper and a Hellion, but they're in the wrong positions, and I don't think I can change their positions. So who would like to volunteer to be our... The first person to say me gets to be the Leper, and the second person to say me gets to be the Hellion, okay? So she's calm and Iron Constitution, that's pretty good. Minus 10% damage isn't great. And Field Surgeon is good, Resolute, and Fanatic Fearing, it's not the worst. So we've still got to get through the Shroud of the Tangle. Wait, we can go through the Tangle again?
In need.
Oh, we still got to kill a boss. I've never managed to kill the Shroud's boss. I have killed the Tangle's boss, so we're going into the Tangle.
Resignation.
Let's repair up the cart. We might as well grab the Trapmaker's kit. Mastery-wise, we've got no heals at all. The problem with the Leper is he only has one ability he can use in rank 3, which is Withstand. So we need to get him out of rank 3 really quickly. At least the Hellion could do some stuff outside rank 3. Outside the first rank, sorry. Although Wicked Hack, Iron Swan, Barbaric Yawp, If It Bleeds, and Toe-to-Toe, only these 2 work in rank 3. Bleed Out and Bloodlust. Yeah, maybe... Oh, hi, Dinah. I didn't notice you were in the stream. Oh, damn. I mean, we do have Solemnity, so he can heal himself. We'll probably just pick that up. We'll probably pick up If It Bleeds, because we're probably going to be using that a lot. And Toe-to-Toe means we move forward. And that at least gets us Removes winded. Ugh, it's so terrible. Alright, that's what we're going to have to take. Provisionings. We don't have a lot of money. We definitely need... Oh, that's laudanum. Damn, I didn't mean to buy that. I meant to buy whiskey. It's okay, there's no whiskey for sale. Oh, there is whiskey for sale. Get the whiskey. You can drag the portraits around? Thank goodness. Thank you for telling me that. I've never been able to do that. Alright, let's drink some whiskey. These two love each other, so let's get the... Oh, of course. Oh yeah, who said me? Okay, Derp, you want to be back in? Do we let Derp back in? I think someone else should get a chance. Oh no, Derp's already in. Never mind. Does anyone want to be either of these characters? Just say me in chat. I'm gonna get these two to 10. Okay, they're up to 10. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We'll take some pipeweed between these two, which will get them, they'll like each other. It does slow them down. We'll get the... Just buff up Dismas a little bit. Sorry, buff... T-Rem... Derp. Sorry, I'm tired. What do we want here? This is good for you. None of these are good. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. We'll just take this. The rest of these are all terrible. Derp is still alive. I know it is. I'm tired. Dinah and Night Skies. Cool. Okay, you got it. Chat is very slow. I need to work out what's going on with chat. So, the first one to say was Dinah. So this is Dinah the Leper, who's an absolute powerhouse. And then we've got Night Skies, the Hellion. Yeah, chat must be very slow. So it's Night Sky 4S. Okay. Compound items. Let's give you... Do I have any more healing salve? I don't. Let's grab laudanum on you as well. And let's grab some smelling salts on you. I think we're done. Let's head into the tangle. You want pipeweed? Yeah, so do I. Okay, this is going to be negative. No, hopeful. Cool, we got a buff.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Slice off and Barbaric Yop. Okay, that's minus strength on them. That's pretty cool. We're going to take on the Tangle boss here. We have to take the Tangle boss on. There's a very good chance we'll die fighting him because this party is not... it's not very well configured. We're basically going to have to leave the Leper...
Rewards only.
...in the front rank...
Resignation.
...and allow the rest of the party to basically jump around. That's how it's going to have to work. Just need to make sure I clear all these warnings. I mean, we could be going into this worse, but it could be a lot better. So where is the boss fight is on the right-hand path. The game is trying to make us go past another Shambler's Altar, but I can take this route. We can go the middle route. Can we? If we go here, and then here, and then here. Yeah, we'll go the middle route. We're not going past another Shambler's Altar. Screw that. That's the 4th Shambler's Altar of this run.
The worst kind.
What do I have that can hit the 4th row? The... the Hellion, if she is in the front rank, can hit the 4th road. Which is going to be a huge problem for the boss. We're going to wipe. On the end boss, we're going to wipe because we don't have 4th row damage. It's really bad, actually. Thanks, Matt Pants. Awesome. Good luck, Tarkan, on your journey through High Fleet. I'm really happy to see people picking the game up and enjoying it. Good luck. And don't play modded like I am, because you're going to die. Not off topic at all. I'm more than happy to chat about it. Yeah, exactly. We don't have a topic. Cool. She can't do anything from this rank, so we just have to move her forward. You can at least chop from here. So the cool thing about the Leper is when he attacks, he debuffs himself with blindness. So he can basically only attack every other turn. You have to remove the blindness buff. It's great fun. Dismas tanking for the party here. Oh jeez, this is awful. We've got no chance against the boss. There's just no chance at all. I have no way to heal Dismas here. He's going to die to the burn and the fire damage on his turn. Cool, that didn't kill him. Yeah, this is a wipe. This is not going to make it. We are doomed. If I Razor's Wit here, the Hellion doesn't get to attack. So we have to do this instead. So he's currently double blind. So what we have to do is Reflection. But that only removes one stack. Oh, no, removes both stacks of blindness. That's something at least. Alright, ready for Derp to die? Right, so now we can Razor's Wit. We'll kill this one with Razor's Wit. No, we won't. Then it's the Hellion's turn. We've got a Barbaric Yop here. It doesn't do anything useful. If it bleeds, or toe-to-toe. We can Wicked Hack. Didn't get the kill with Wicked Hack. Everything's on 1 health. Everything's burning. One of them finally died.
An invariable result.
Oh, this is so bad. And, oh, okay. Derp survives for 1 more turn. We'll Judas advance them. Did 0 damage, which is just fantastic. Oh, they're... and that is Derp dead.
Complication.
Oh, this is actually the worst run I've ever had. In terms of people dying. Except obviously when I wipe completely, but yeah. Oh dear. Well, we're not taking the boss on either, so this run is cursed. How bad. That's Dinah on Death's Door. Sorry, Dinah. At least you can Solemnity here.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
She's still not dead.
A petty hindrance.
Now, how do we get the one in the back rank?
Stumbling.
That's how we do it. Now we can use Iron Swan. Take the back rank. The damage. This is bad. These are infectious enemies, okay. Can't hit him with that. We can't hit him with toe-to-toe. We'll just do a Yop. It doesn't do anything. How's the Afterlife? It's asking for a friend. Passing while Death Door heals your little. It does actually missteps, you're right. The series is doing great, but it's really hard, Matt Pants. It's really, really hard. Sorry, everybody. Sorry that I'm getting you killed. I mean, nobody's stressed. That's pretty good, right?
We will see them again. I am sure of it.
Oh dear. Oh, that's right. The leper can purge. I forgot about that. So the leper can clear the bodies at least.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Can we run away from this? No, we have to fight. Alright. We're gonna get killed by the drummer here. Oh, there's no drummer. That's something. These guys are tough as nails, though. What can you do for us? We'll just keep fading to black. For the debuffs. I'm not too worried about... Oh, that's a horror on everybody. I am worried about that. I like how you're starting with 2 stacks of blind. Good dodge. Alright, Laudanum on you. And then we'll take a hack. Try and get through this skeleton's armor as quickly as possible. Should have taken some Laudanum there, forgot to do it because I was too busy clicking buttons. You don't have Laudanum, but you'll do a Fate to back on him and not kill him. Jeez. This is a bad run. But I'm having fun. It's quite fun having them named after people in chat, because then I can take out my frustration on you. No. Thank you so much for the support in putting your names forward to die. Whoa, big spam chat, okay. I quite enjoy being alive, thank you. I plan to live forever. Leper can only purge from the front rank, yes. You're the 4th rank, clear corpses or point blank. The battalion tamed a ghoul. Oh look, it's me, T-Rem and Derp, and we found swords. That's quite funny. I keep forgetting to use my laudanum. I'm clearly tired. Alright, let's clear this. The big shiny one. Yes, that is you, the big shiny one, TRM. I'm gonna clear all this armor. I'll have to take a heal here. At least the leper's doing his job. Although, TRM, could you stop throwing corpses at Mathwin, please? Nice, a hopeful buff. Look at that buff. That's an insane buff. I love hopeful. That's just so good. We have to keep doing Fade to Black though, otherwise our Hellion can't attack. Alright, Night Skies. Show me what you've got. Big hit. See, Mishaps was doing 10 damage. I really need you to do the 10 damage that Mishaps was doing. 50% chance to miss here, but I don't really see another option. Got the hit. Hopefully Mathwin can finish them at the start of the round. Hemorrhagic Fever. Awesome. What does that do? When moving, -1 bleed. So cool. So we can't now do... We can't do bleeds. We can't do movement. Okay. Let's go for if it bleeds to get some bleed damage through the armor. You've got blindness, but I'm going to keep chopping, I think. Good hit. We're on in those 50%. You want Mathwin to join us? I can't remember his tune to hum. We're gonna get through this fight, I think. He's blind. He made it through blind and dodge there to do that damage. Keep making him bleed while he's got armor. He's up to 8 bleed damage a turn, which is pretty good. Also, just ignoring the fact that we're blind and just rolling the damage. I like that.
Unsteady stances.
It's a long fight. Mathwin keeps resisting stun as well, which I'm very happy with. The bleed's now up to 12 damage a turn, which is more than he has health. It's okay, that had to happen eventually. Just die? Damn. I was hoping he would just die. Alright, let's finish him off. Good work, Mathwin. Mathwin's the only... I just realized Mathwin is the only member of our original party left.
Cut down these nightmares. And blaze the trail.
So the problem we have here is that I still need to go for the boss, because if I don't go for the boss, it's just game over anyway. What have we got here? Let's give you the Hierarchy of Signets, and we'll also give you the Unwavering Standard, because Mathwin, you'll never beat Mathwin in a speed roll. Or actually, wait, is that 2 of the same signet? No, we'll just do this. That is not how that works. Alright, so Dinah now has give an ally, random ally, shield twice. That's only on combat start for the other one though, but that's still fine. Well, we have to take the... Where are we? We have to take the right option here if we're going for the boss. Is it wanting to tell me about... you haven't got an equipped combat item. Let's give you some anti-venom. Is there any healing items here?
It is low indeed to profit in
destruction. Yeah. Yeah, Helen is going to have to sit in the front rank on Iron Swan every turn, you're right. I probably need to swap them around already, actually. And all we can do with Mathwin is just continually Fade to Black, because if they do any other move, the Helen can't attack. We'll just keep trying to finish this guy off. Honestly, I don't think it's possible, Dinah. Especially if this happens in the first round of combat. Wow. That was brutal. Animus. Wow. Okay. Well, of course you were blind.
The slow suffering begins.
I'm like, how are we going to do this? And then I used the wrong move. And now we're on death's door. Good dodge, Mathwin. Now she's on death's door. Can you finish the guy in the front rank? She's 23 damage. Yes, you can. Low blow debuffs. You need to move forward, but all I've got for you is a withstand. But that will keep, hopefully keep Night Skies alive. Night Skies is on death's door, but not dead yet. We'll get Mathwin to jump backwards here.
Excellent
Nice work, Mathwin. Mathwin's done some really consistently good damage throughout this entire run, I have to say. Ouch. We're going to lose Night Skies very, very soon. They're probably going to die in their next upkeep. They've got 5 turns of bleed left.
Straightforward and effective.
Good work. Dinah tanking all this damage.
Hold fast.
It's over. It's over. Here she goes. Yep, there goes Night Skies. Oh dear. This is it. This is a wipe. We might win this fight, but it's a wipe. I didn't mean to use that ability. Death doors for both of them, I think, off the bleed damage. Not quite yet. You're about to see a party wipe. That's okay. It's Darkest Dungeon. It's how it goes. Unless you guys keep critting for 20.
Is a lesson learned.
Death's door for the leper. The bleed damage could just kill him on his turn. This will be Death's door for Mathwin as well. Yeah. Can't heal, so let's do a Fade to Black and hope. Didn't die from the bleed damage. Didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Somehow still alive. Somehow still critting, but not killing. Bleed damage is faded. Leper survives again. Well done, Dinah. You just hold it. No, never mind.
Years ago.
Ugh.
Now he is simply gone.
Okay, you've got this, Mathwin. Okay. And then there was one. Let's see how far they can get.
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
Wow. This run, I should never have taken that Shambler on. Ugh. It's nice to know I can beat a Shambler, and I now know the strategy to do it. I'm really not upset. He didn't last long, no, Night Skies, I'm sorry. The Hoarder. Have you got any healing balm for me? No healing balm. Any crazy trinkets I can afford? No. Nothing. Nothing useful. Mathwin cannot be killed. I think you'll find that is untrue. Time to settle everything. Mathwin, if you can do this, I will rename my channel to Mathwin.
You have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
The Jester on his way to fight the evil at the end of the world. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna take on the boss.
This is a den of absolute evil and wretchedness. Prepare yourself.
Here we go. Oh, this will be easy, right? There's only 4 of them. And the only move we can use is Fade to Black. Ouch.
Incremental.
I'm sorry, Mathwin. You fought a good fight. You did a good job. I'm really impressed with everything you've done. You've been one of the best Jesters I've actually had on a run. But I'm afraid this is where the road ends. Your journey has been long. It's been difficult. But here we are, at the end of it now. With a bolt to the face. GG.
The minstrel takes his final bow.
And that's it.
Knowledge and experience.
But as we all know, from those of us who played Dwarf Fortress, losing is fun. And we walked away with 41 candles, which we can use to upgrade everything, which I will do off stream. Because now, my 20-minute stream where I played one game of Netrunner has turned into a 2.5-hour stream where I played Darkest Dungeon 2, and I'm going to end it here. So, thank you all for jumping onto this impromptu stream that I just threw together to test things. I'm really sorry that the chat stopped working. But I'll get that working for Saturday. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to stream part 2 of Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun on Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, we do have a Just a Hellion to throw a party in the afterlife. Do I ever stream High Fleet? No, but I probably should. It will be exhausting, but look, I would love to stream more often. It's just, for me, it's really late at night when I have to stream. And work and stuff gets in the way. But it is something to think about. What I'm going to be going back to streaming very soon is Terra Invicta. We're just waiting for that patch to hit. But to everyone, thank you for all hanging out. Have a good night. I'll see you in the next stream. But ciao for now. My microphone.